Lady Shan, not them season. You know what's going on. We're live and direct. Facts, stats, and data. If you can't back it up, we don't want to hear from you. If you're not talking about facts, stats, and data, we don't want to hear about it. Leave your opinion at the door. Let's go.
Landlord in the building. Thank you, Josh. Bye, babe. Thank you very much. See you later, babe.
The Hall of Fame. Big boxeo.
Y'all must have forgot.
Y'all must have forgot.
In the building.
Attention. Benn came in at 1.
This is a mega.
It's a weekly wrap-up.
It's paydays.
Judge on the panel.
Very competitive.
Jan!
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Fight.
Yo, how you going? It's Lady Shan, nonetheless, and welcome to the weekly wrap-up show. Window is in. Ding, 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 ding. Guys! All of my people are Liddy again. Liddy again. Yo, we're Liddy again. Yeah, we are motherfucking Liddy. That's right, guys. I hope you've had a good day. It is 11 p.m. currently in the United Kingdom. Let me see what I gotta do. I gotta get the banner. She is I and I am her. Oh, I gotta see what the light is looking like as well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on what it says on the thing, because we have to make sure everything lighting is great, so so I'm not over too washed out or too, let's just see where I'm at. Where you at? No, so I'm not over too washed out. Okay, there I am. Let's just see where I'm at. There I am. So I'm not over too washed out. I know, it's gonna play both. Hang on, let me take it off the Bluetooth. That's right. Take it off the Bluetooth. Okay. I think I'm well lit. I don't want to be like too much that it washes me out. I hate that. So I've got two lights. Got a new light at the side here because the other light decided to say goodbye, farewell, Avita, saying goodbye. The sun has gone to sleep. Do you know what it is? Yeah, that's what it is. Because sometimes that curtain acts like some light reflector. Okay. All right, let me get the banner. She is I and I am. I'll get to the comments. Un momento, por favor. So it's the weekly wrap-up show, and it is, okay, it's weekly wrap-up show. Let me type this in. God, we got a lot to chop up. We got a lot, haven't we? Oh, boxing. We love you. Right, so we've got Claressa Oh, we're going to talk about this Claressa Shields debacle. Oh my God. Claressa Shields, sloppy. Yes, I said sloppy. Sloppy fight. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember when Frank Rio used to say, do you know what I mean, Harry? Do you know what I mean, Harry? Yeah, he used to say that. I remember that as, do you know what I mean, Harry? My stepdad always used to mimic him. You know what I mean, Harry? He used to laugh. Ryan Garcia defeats Mario. Mario! Oh, God, we've just got so much to talk about. Hang on. Phones is popping. Mario Barrios. Let's get this. Okay, so we got that. Is that? Let me see if there's any no spelling mistakes. We got that. Let's go. Kaboom, we did it. We got there. Who's this now? Shout out to my guy Carlos Chacon. He'll be a guest on the show really soon, actually. We haven't had him for a long time, so yeah, I'm looking forward to my main guy, lovely guy, just one of the bestest friends that I have in boxing. To be not loud about it, we just cool fucking friends, man. He's amazing gentleman, lovely man, great fighter. I want to see him back in the ring. You lot are too scared just because he just got up in age. You lot saw his Instagram post, man. You lot, I don't want that works. You know, Carlos Chacon gives everybody a hard night at that office. Anyway, I'm introducing, introducing, it's AJLJ. It's what up, AJLJ?
Mic check. 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Your mic sounds nice.
Awesome.
Check too. Your mic
using a different laptop today, so just wanted to give it a test run.
You know, man of many means. This guy's always got one contraption after another. You the tech god.
I am. I mean, honestly, Chan, I've probably gone through maybe 7, 8 laptops in like the last 15 years.
I'm so with you. I'm so with you. Do you like it that it's blue? Or I got to have my color coded back to green. I
like that. Blue's my favorite color. I love that. I love it.
Shall we have it blue for today then?
Yeah, please. Yeah, that looks great, man. I love blue. Yeah.
Okay. All right, coolio. And then let's just say hi to the people in the Chickadee chat. We got Mark.
Chat?
We will be calling out the members after the show. Mark Nash, my guy. Oh yes. Oh, my other guy, Bruce Gas and Boxing 1969 and Jazz and more. Hey, Bruce. Hey. We have,
salute.
We have our MMA correspondent that will be joining us soon. That's to the side. That's right. And we got the queen that never fails. It's my sister from another mister. The best in the boxing diaspora. Sister Lisa Bales. Hey, sister. Better get that dough, sister. We got them coming in. Come on, let's get. I'm going to start doing the shakedown where you're going to have to put some money in my pocket. You want these questions answered? Put some money in the pocket. But shouts out to you. I'll be doing the shakedown. I'll be coming for my ties. I'll be coming to do the royal shakedown. Yeah, it was sloppy. It was. We're gonna talk about it. Let's see who else is there. Let's go. Congratulations to both, but respect to the winner. I'm not sure who you're talking about in which fight. But yes, please like this. Please do it now and subscribe if you haven't. I've seen that there are 71% of you guys that watch my videos and my content like every time I put it out, right? And you're unsubscribed.
No.
7%. Do you know
Come on,
what?
guys.
If you lot all subscribed, I'd have like 15 to 20,000 subscribers. Could you believe that? You know, it shows us how many, like, God, like literally 10,000 of you guys watch, but you're not unsubscribed. Wild.
Come on, man. 2026, man. Got to do better.
Come on, man. Once again, it's on. Let me just get this. I know, AJ. But I'm grateful that you guys got me over the 6,000 marker. I appreciate you guys. Let me just, because I have to do this so I can go to the YouTube studio. Oh, AJ, we've got some shit to talk about, honey. You know we have.
Oh boy.
I'm so looking forward to this show because I haven't been on for like 2 weeks. Bit of ill health, bit of women's stuff. You know it goes. I already told you. You guys already know what happens to Shan. But I'm so excited.
But we are now.
I'm so excited to be doing the show tonight. Yeah, because there's a lot of travesties that's gone on. I'm telling you. From Conor Benn hanging out, Eddie Earn to dry. Oh Lord, lordy, 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 lord, lordy, 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 lord. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
I need to put the Stephen A. Smith. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
A lot going on, man. A lot of news.
It's fucking bad, right? It is bad though. Yeah. Hang on. Sorry. Okay, let me go into there. You got to go into the studio that way. They changed a lot of things. I don't know why they changed a lot of things, but they did. But okay, we move with the times. We move with the fucking times. I didn't want that. Yeah, there we go. I want it to be on subscriber mode. They've changed this a hell of a lot, haven't they? Yeah, they have. Okay, so it's saying our internet connection is grandioso. Can you hit the like button, guys? Just make sure you hit. Can you hit the like? Can you hit Can you hit the like? I'm trying to get to the. Give me 1 minute, AJ. Sorry.
Yep, take your time.
They changed all the settings here. You see, they changed them all. Once again, it's yeah, they changed all. I don't know why they changed them. They didn't have to. If it ain't broke, don't bloody fix it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, what up, Viso? Salute to Viso.
Viso. I'll drop the link, Viso, if you would like it. The enlace para ti. Hang on, stream settings. Have they changed it to over there? I think they have. Yeah, they have. Here it is. Wow, they make it all technical, mate. They make it technical. Found ya. Subscribers mode only. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to put a poll in the Chickadee chat to see what percentage of you hate watch and what percentage of you hit the like. Have you hit the like? Hit the like. Yay or nay? I'm not styling with it, but it's quite warm. My sister sent me what it looks like in New Jersey. They can't even. Her husband's tried to dig them out. He had to give up. They're trapped in the house. They're in the house. Can't go to work. Can't go nothing. Done.
Ooh.
I know. And here, it's not cold like that. It's. I would say it's crisp. I went out just in I just had a scarf around my neck. This. With the bottoms to go with it, and that was it, and it was fine. And then my mum was like, "Look what the man sent me." I was like, "Send that to me." My sister lives in New Jersey, and it's totally gone pear shaped. So, yeah, that snow is not a joke.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
So, yeah, hold up. Go and get your mic. Go ahead, Vise, to the show, because we got a lot to chop up, Vise. We got a lot to chop up.
What do you want to do first?
Let me just put we're gonna start with the Claressa Shields.
Okay, that's easy.
We're gonna start with Claressa Shields, Clarence Shields, or whatever that you want to call her. Yo, how you going, this Lady Shan? Rep nonetheless, and welcome to it's the Lady Shan late hangout show. But even though I'm late, but it's early. Window ding 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 ding. But really, we're at the weekly wrap up, shiggity shiggity what? We're at the weekly wrap up, shiggity shiggity.
Shiggity show.
We are here. Look, I'm introducing.
Introducing. Nah.
It's actually one of another favorite guy of mine. He knows his boxing so well. I'm a student of the game, and it's the boxing chief. Ding 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 ding. Did I pull you up, though? That's right. Boxing chief. What up, boxing chief?
Good evening, my lady. Long time no talk.
Long time no talk. You did say in the chat that that in my comments that you was coming to see me. You're just waiting for me to get my ass actually on the damn show. So I'm here, and I'm glad you
Quite
are.
what I said, but
I'm here for it. It's a pleasure to see you. I always love when you come on the panel, so I always do. We've got someone else. I'm introducing.
Hello.
Introducing. Introducing. Go, AJ.
Introducing.
Mi hermano del oficio. Show my brother.
Yes, y'all. What's up? Shan, AJ.
What's cracking?
Yo.
good
You're
evening.
here. Thanks, Beast, to the show for coming.
Hey, Boxing Chief. What's good, man?
Everything and nothing, Beast. So you know how it goes. Everything and nothing's always good. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Everything's good and nothing's good. So we meet somewhere in the middle. So where shall we start? We're going to start with, I guess it's round one. We're going to start with Clarence.
Round one, fight.
Oh, you called him Clarence. Oh, that's good.
Clarence.
If you don't mind,
I get it. She wears a positive relationship. I get it.
Yes.
She sure does. Right? She wears the pants and the furs.
Yeah, I don't have much to say, so I'll just kick it off. I just want to preface that no one asked for this rematch between these two. I thought that going into the fight that they were, kind of like doing a false feud, back and forth with each other, the back and forths on Twitter and yada yada. Then that riot broke out, and I'm like, oh shit, this might not be fake at all, at the weigh-in and all that crazy just ghetto nonsense. But then the fight happened. Franchon came out they actually packed the joint. I'm surprised how full it was, man. That was yeah, damn, that's pretty good. That's what I was saying. So
her kind of her state, right? Michigan.
Yeah, but it was a nice turnout, all things considered. But fight gets started. Franchon was getting into Claressa shit.
That the press the final face off was though. It was ghetto.
Oh yeah, that's when the riot started. Yeah, I mean, the videos I saw, it's Claressa shoved Franchon, and then out of nowhere, the camera cut to everybody just fucking fighting in there, and I'm like, what the hell? How did it escalate to all that?
The backdrop was backdropping.
Yeah, what? I'm like, bruh, what the hell? So I mean, just not a good look.
Sorry,
yeah, all good, but not a good look though. But fight night gets started. Nice turnout. Franchon was getting in Claressa's shit early on, pressuring her. The thing is with Franchon, it's I forget she's not really a boxer; she's more of a fighter. Style very scrappy, very Jessica McCaskill-esque. They both have the same way of fighting. you know, kind of, you know. But to her credit, windmill, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the franchise credit, it was working. I mean, I gave her the first two. Yeah, I gave her the first 2 rounds. You could argue she won round 3, but that's pretty much where it stopped. She gassed out pretty fast. Like I think she might have took a breather in like the mid rounds, but Claressa was still getting the better of it. But she was still kind of like getting into her rhythm a bit. But then like the latter half, 7, 8, 9, 10, she just won those pretty easily. And I don't worry about her getting established because Claressa can't punch. So but more or less, just the routine went forward. That afterwards they made up, and I was saying like if they like kiss and make up, this shit was fixed. But then like with Chan, what you were saying, like how I saw some of franchise posts too. Like I know what you did, and like so there's still some bad blood and animosity there. So, but honestly, like this is just my nature. If I severely dislike a person, I'm not gonna act all buddy with you once it's over. I just can't. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make my disdain for you known. I mean, I might not say anything, but I'm gonna be real still. Like, nah, we ain't cool. Just stay away from me, please. I just would have just dipped out and left. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, just another pointless rematch, which she won. Everybody expected her to win. Funny how she she's seeking rematches with opponents she beat. It just shows you how barren the weight classes are. So over there, but yeah. She won, and we move on, I guess. And I enjoy you $2 million if you got that much. Say again, Jen?
Do you reckon she really got paid $2 million?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If she got that much, who knows? I mean, like, it's just speculation, but who knows, man? I mean, I really don't. I mean, one person on Twitter, I saw this hilarious post where like, she made $2 million and she's now the richest woman boxer ever, and I'm like,
oh, that's Katie Amanda.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell? Like, wait, has this guy never heard of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor? Like, it must not. So yeah,
our casuals, they're super casual.
Yeah, or just the Claressa Shields fanboy. Like,
her fan base is only tribal. It's like it's the only pro black. They
don't know nothing. She's the only female boxer they know. They don't know nobody else. That's it.
And they just think she's the best because she's black. And that's just the simple bottom line of it. And then I've been going back and forth with them. They've been calling me Candace Owens. Like, basically, I'm a sellout.
see, man, like, bro, man, like, that's why it's not. Forget these fucking losers. It's not even worth it, man. I mean, I know you, Chad. I know you, but
that needs to get called out. Whatever race.
I know. Yeah, I know you.
Yeah.
I know you. Oh man, are you really, man? God.
Candace Owens, I'm like, I wish I had Candace Owens money, but shouts out to Candace Owens. I love her anyway. Shouts out. But yeah, I've been going back and forth because I had to tell them that and the research that you've done, it was 5 active champs out of her 9 championships that she's faced, and the other 14 were vacant.
Yep. That's it.
Look, I'm not saying Claressa Shields isn't done her thing. She's a 2-time golden Olympian. That's nothing to be sniffed at. I'm never going to take that away from her. Like, and she's accomplished stuff, but the division that she fights in is barren. And I believe her coming off of her super middle, because she was like undisputed twice, 168 and then 160.
160, I think, was it 154 or 160? I think 154 or 160.
It was 168.
It was okay, yeah. She was one disputed 160. I know that. It's just I'm trying to just. It was 168 or 154.
Twice at 168. She did it twice.
I think so. I mean, the ones at 162. I can't even keep track yet.
And that was when she was actually disciplined with her weight. And I think getting into a relationship, it's been easier for her just to fight at heavyweight because you don't, and she's still complaining about making 175. I'm like, girl, would you walk around at you 5'8", 5'9"? What you walk around?
It's like not. I mean, the fun thing is, it's not even really heavyweight because like it's still like light heavy.
So 175 for them is classed as. Beats told me this 175, which I found out on the women's is now is heavyweight.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they classified that as heavy. Okay.
Heavyweight.
Talk about lowering the rim.
Yeah, they have to because there's nobody there. They're like, fuck it, we don't want no 200-pound bitches here.
Yeah.
Go to 175.
Yeah, yeah. If you compete up there, they'll give you a free belt.
They give you a free belt. They tie 2 belts in one. They're like light heavy and heavyweight. Then there's like fuck light heavy. It's just I don't get it. That's why I just don't pay it too much mind. But I mean, yeah, I think it's easier for her to just let herself go, and that's why she fights at that weight, because making weight at 168, which is very feasible and very doable for her to do, and 160, she just can't be bothered. She just wants to eat.
You know, Chad,
175.
yeah. For all I hear about her saying that she wants to be compared to the men, that's not a heavyweight. You know, she should consider herself a light heavyweight if she wants to compare herself to that.
Yeah, go fight Bivol.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh no, that's not a good idea.
Go I want to see it. Go ahead. Yeah, go on.
I know, because now she's undisputed at heavyweight too. So because now she got all the belts there.
They're just like, bitch, take it all. Just
yeah, like okay, well, you challenge her for 1 belt, but go take the rest. Just take the rest. We'll give you the rest too. Just take them. Yeah. No, there's nobody else. You know, it's fine. You can have them. You got a rest.
Because there's an obvious skill gap between her and the rest of the crop over there in the weight classes.
But what she is doing, and even though she's called out, I don't care. You've ducked the Savannah Marshall rematch, because Savannah Marshall hits hella hard. You said that was the hardest that you've ever been hit before. You've ducked that rematch.
Yeah.
Do that in the UK, where you're going to make the UK would be willing to actually give her 2 million standard. They gave
she's the A side over there. Even if even if
more than that.
Right. Even if Savannah has more fans over there, like more support, like you know, she would still be the A side, because she's the title holder. She's the winner, but she doesn't see that. You know,
they give her like 2.5 here, even 3 maybe, and give Savannah Marshall a nice meal. And you know that fight, you know, do some numbers here. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's ducked that. She wasn't looking to fight Shadeja Green. She called her around afterwards. Let's see if she does it, because no one was asking for Franchon Cruz. Now let me just get into the fight with Franchon Cruz. It was Franchon did that on you know, just like, friend, can you just help me out? Could we just do this fight? You don't even got to train. I just got to beat your ass, make me look good, and we just get paid, because I don't really want to fight Shadeja Green and Savannah Marshall, like who you fought, and you know, and beat her ass. You know, you beat her ass.
Oh yeah, she fought them both. Yeah.
Chad, before you get into your review about that fight, right? Do you think that Savannah Marshall fought the wrong fight? Like the way she fought, like trying to be like on the inside rather than use her feet and length? Yeah, against Claressa.
Yeah, because you know what Shields is. She's a roughhouser. She tries to get in inside, and then she does that shoe shining shit, smothers all her work. Savannah Marshall really needed to do the Tyson Fury shit, the awkward herky-jerky, keep her at the end of the stick. And when she tried to come in, bow, 1-2 her.
Lay traps.
Yeah, that's what she should have done. When
counters, all that. So
when Claressa tries to dip under her jab, then you change it and you hit her with a fucking uppercut. Like, you get her out of dodge. I don't know why she fought this roughhouse tactic with Claressa Shields, but I mean, Claressa Shields still got her ass handed to her in that fight, though.
Oh yeah, she won, but she still took punishment damage. So
that was the most damage I've seen her take. Yeah, she took some punishment, but Shadeja Green, she's hot and cold. She's not consistent enough for me. I seen her get fucked up by was it by Franchon Cruz?
Yeah, Franchon beat her. Yep.
Franchon beat her, and Shadeja was gun shy. I seen her like back to back.
I thought Shadeja was going to win that fight. That was a shock to me. I thought.
I think I picked Shadeja to beat her.
So did I. Yep. So that was a shock.
I was so disappointed. I was like, come on. No, I like Franchon Cruz. I'm not disappointed. I just don't like the style of fight. It's a very ugly fighter. Like, it's a very ugly fight style. I don't enjoy it. But Claressa
Shadeja beat Savannah Marshall too, I believe, as well. Yeah.
And so they all had their little triangle of fights.
Yeah. Yep. They did. Right? They all fought each other.
Shields is evaded kind of. She's been in the maybe it's been a square, but she hasn't fought Shadeja.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So they've mixed it up, and Claressa Shields. What I'm saying is, she said to Franchon, "Please just let me. You're coming up. Just come up from 168." Franchon Cruz looks so out of shape. She's not the best built Anyway, no disrespect, Franchon, if you're listening to this, because I think you're a lovely person. Because I know all these bitches, they see me in real life. I don't want to smoke. I'm only 140 pounds. Just leave me alone. Okay. But it didn't look good. The fat coming out of her back and all of that stuff didn't look good. She blew a gasket after round 2. It was nice two rounds. There was no fundamentals, but I don't expect fundamentals as much as from Franchon Crews. She usually has a decent. She comes with an overhand right. That's usually her style. Remember when she beat up that Swedish girl or the Norwegian girl, the one that was a footballer, a soccer player?
Yeah, what's her name? Damn,
forgot her name. Franchon
escapes me.
Beat her down, nose busted. I beat her down. If my memory serves me correct.
Oh, Elaine Cedar Rose. I think that's the chick.
Yes, Elaine Cedar Rose.
Yeah.
She got
they should knock her out too, like badly. That established her as like the force. I think she'd be yeah.
Are actually a soccer player. Like these girls are like not even in these weight classes. Half of them are not really boxers. They're like, we do a bit of boxes on the side. I play soccer. Yeah,
they just come from other disciplines. I mean, like Lauren Price wasn't she like a footballer or something? Like
she's a player. Yeah. I think she's semi-pro there. So there's just no competition, is what I'm saying. So Claressa Shields is just wanted her friend so she could beat her up, and Claressa Shields is filming with the Zeus Network. Anybody knows about the Zeus Network? They're the lot that do baddies, and they got the bitches tearing out each other's wigs.
Oh yeah,
I've seen the clubs.
I like the Bad Girls Club stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's why they did that face-off shit where Claressa pushed her, and Claressa's just gone down that path, forgetting that she's a well-decorated amateur, and she don't really want to fight no level of competition. She just wants to be loved up under papoose, not have to make too much weight cuts, eat still the food. I don't know about you, but when you see her fighting, like when you see her in the leggings and sparring, and she's hitting the pads, it doesn't look flattering. She used to look good at 168. Her body, I'm talking about Claressa Shields at 168. Her body was phenomenal. Now it's just not, and she's complaining that she couldn't eat to make 175. She was like, after this fight, I can't wait to eat me some mac and cheese, and etc.
Right.
Wait.
She lost all that discipline.
I'm confused.
Yeah, she lost all the discipline.
But like heavyweight is past 175, right? So
yeah,
for women, yeah,
for women. But she had to. But this is why it's confusing, because they both came in the 175 limit. Like one came in 174 and change. I think they both came in 174 and change. So I'm not sure if they had to make within the 175 limit, which would be to us
that's light heavy. So what is going on? Like, I mean,
we watched it. It said it was a heavyweight bout that she was defending her title. Heavyweight.
I mean, AJ, she pretty much explained, Chan, that these weight classes are barriers, so they have to tie them all together, and there's an extreme weight, like, to me, there's an extreme, like, talent gap between her and the rest of the field. That's why she's always envious of like the fighters from the smaller weight classes, like Baumgartner and Taylor, and Serrano, because they have competition, down at their weight class, and they get praise for what they do, for their body of work. Whereas Claressa, she has to impose her greatness onto fans that don't even like her personally,
Viso, I couldn't have said it better than myself. So wouldn't that give you the incentive to cut the weight and fight at 168, 160? Go back to being disciplined.
She was toned at that weight class.
Toned. She looked phenomenal. Whatever you think attractive levelness of her face, that's each for everybody to judge. That's not business. But what I'm saying, nobody could have checked to how her body looked at 160 and 168. She looked phenomenal.
Right. See, I know it. See, so like in July of 2024, Claressa knocked out. She stopped Vanessa LePage Joanise. She was like the heavyweight champion, and I mean, but there was also a light heavyweight title.
Yo, I remember. Real talk, AJ. I saw her at the Shakur fight that month. She was kind of bloated, She got to fight all that.
No. But I'm just clarifying. But like there were two divisions. There were two titles and two divisions on the line. There was a light heavyweight and a heavyweight title online for that. So
And then one of her contestants, I don't know if it Joannesis would say
Basically, AJ, if you're a woman and you go up to 200 pounds, there's nobody up there. The sexually body will basically go to your house and just give you a free belt.
Boxer Chief, sorry, you might have had experienced some issues. Click back, you can get back on. No, what I'm saying is, I just forgot. Yeah, one of the girls had like 5 fights that she fought.
But that was who was that? That was what's that chick's name? She was on the undercard actually. Lanny Daniels. That was her.
Yeah, Lanny Daniels.
Yeah.
5 or 6 fights.
She got a good knockout on the undercard too, man. That was brutal.
Yeah. I saw it on the replay. I didn't actually see, but I saw them afterwards when they was doing the highlights. I was like, yo.
Cut that chick's lip, all that. Like, yeah.
That's what Claressa wanted, because then Claressa was in her dressing room going, yeah, girl, you got that. Look at us. We the shit. Nah, bitch. She got a knockout. You didn't. Claressa Shields said it at the post-fight presser. I was trying to get the knockout. You just pillow-fisted. You just and even it just looked like Franchon Cruz didn't have too much power either, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
she's not really
that's the thing with Claressa.
Yeah.
It's like she's a volley puncher just to make up for the lack of power that she has.
You know why she's got lack of power? Because she doesn't sit down on shots. She smothers. No. If she sat down on her
shot, stuck with her amateur style, I think. You think?
Yeah, gave herself like some room to work and set up some dope combinations, like a 1, 2, 3, like a 3-piece, just to fuck them up. Hooks, end it up with a fucking uppercut, or end it with a right cross. Because what is she? She's orthodox. End it with a right cross, hook, right cross. Like do that double hook, shot to the body, dip down. Uppercut, 4-piece. She don't do those things. So when you're coming in and just going, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, you know what she reminds me? She's like, when she's on the inside and starts brawling, she reminds me of like some Dragon Ball Z character. You know, like they throw fists really fast, like combinations.
Me too. I'm not, and I'm gonna get to Modern King boxing, my darling. I will get to you. I'm gonna do your thing now. Your thing. Because he is a massive Claressa Shields fan. He actually got a wrench over my channel. You know, King Ron the Don. King Ron the Don was going back and forth with me in my comments, in my chat. Remember King Ron the Don? I was like, oh, fuck off in the end. We had a little fallout in the comment section on one.
Did you go see her? Did he go see her over the weekend?
I don't know. Let's ask after this. That's a good point. Modern King boxing, King Ron the Don. Thank you for giving me that $250 on your girl. Leave my buddy Ressa alone, Lady Shan. He loves him some Claressa Shields, boy. And I don't begrudge anyone that loves her, but you must accept the stats, facts, and data. You just have to.
Facts matter. So if we're going to have a conversation, we have to agree that there's some things that are just true. Facts and data matter.
They do. And they do. And what we're saying, King Ron the Don, she got to do better. She got to make that weight. But going back to that fight anyway, yeah, my girl gassed herself out. Claressa actually boxed well towards the end of the fight, the last few rounds where she was out the jab, and then she was 1-2 in and 1-2 in. Franchon just didn't have nothing. It was sloppy. They was both sloppy. They was hugging and it was pushing against the rope. And it was, I don't know. When you see men do it, it's annoying. But when you see 2 women do it, I'm just like, I don't like it. It just looks so unattractive and unappealing. Like not to say, you don't really see like Terry Harper, Michaela Mayer, and all against the ropes and sloppy. Do you understand? You don't see it. You don't.
The way they box is more like technical. It's more refined. Yeah.
Right. I don't want to see women. That's why we don't have £200 for them for heavyweight. It looks sloppy at 175. It looks horrible. Yeah. If you're going to fight at 175, why can't you still look good as an athlete? Why do the women just be like, yeah, it don't really matter. My belly can be like this and my fat can be like that. And it don't matter. At least come with some. What you've got an advantage as a woman in the sport to come with a little bit of sex appeal and be like, yo, look at this, and then it might put some more casual eyes on wanting to watch you lot. But looking at that, that looked like my two aunties.
Yeah.
Two aunties.
Wow.
Two aunties at the cookout that just drank too much El Presidente.
Fighting over the last chicken leg.
Yeah. Yo, I gotta say, Chan, like what, like the thing with Franchon Cruz, like yeah, shout out to her, man. She's a warrior in there. But like what like once you see like one Franchon Cruz fight, you see them all. Like you know what she is, you know what she does, and it's like it's the same result. Like I look, I saw her against the last before this fight, and by the way, I didn't even watch this fight on Sunday. Look, I just didn't think this fight was going to be winnable for her. I knew who was going to win, so I skipped out on the whole card. But when I saw her against Savannah Marshall, man, she was a hot mess. Like her fucking weave was all over the place. Like her punch placement, like there was no jab. All her punches are looping and missing, smothering her work. Like it's a mess, and you can't win rounds like that. Can't win fights.
No fundamentals, and but she has got a decent jab when she pops it out, because she will set up the overhand right with it. She's got a decent.
But the thing is, Chan, she telegraphs her shots.
Boom. Yeah.
Terribly.
Yeah, she telegraphs her shots. Yeah, she does. So you can see them all coming. Claressa could see them all coming. That's why it was just like as soon as she tried to do. And bam, Claressa was just like, just counter her.
Listen, I didn't see the fight, but I saw the highlights. For every punch that Franchon threw, like 5 or 6 punches came back her way.
Yeah.
It's molasses.
Yeah. It was terrible. It was a terrible fight to watch in my opinion. It was terrible. It was horrific. I was just like, never staying up for a Claressa Shields fight again, unless it's against Shadeja Green, Michaela Mayer, rematch.
Or Savannah Marshall rematch. Yeah.
Anyone of note, basically. It's only if they're going to be bums from Walmart at the checkout, the girls that bag the groceries, I ain't watching it. I ain't staying up my good self for 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to remember.
Yo, this might sound like a hot take, and this might be too early to tell, but like, you know who I could see giving Claressa Shields problem if she were to move up?
Mayor.
I think I know who you about to say.
Not just Mayor, Tam Tebow.
Yep.
Who?
Tam Tebow.
Tam Tebow.
She's on MVP. She's a middleweight prospect. While working way up the ranks.
Oh, I don't know her.
Oh, Shan, she's good. She's good. I mean, like the level of competition.
Look her up.
You look up some of her fights.
True Media's in the Buddhism. What up now? Be at the gym.
Shout out Coach Malachi.
What's her name?
Tam Tebow.
How do you spell it? My bad.
How do you spell the freaking name?
What's her name?
Tam, probably T-A-M, and then T-Bow. I think there's a T-H.
Yeah, okay, yeah, T-A-double-M.
T-A-double-M.
T-H-I-B-E-A-U-L-T.
What? Is that her first name?
Yeah, it's short for Tamara, but yeah, she goes by Tam.
Let's go again. T-A-M-M. Give me the first name. T-A-M-M-T-H-I.
Yep. T-H-I-B-E-A-U-L-T.
Where's she from? What name is this?
She's a Canadian.
Is this...
I mean, but she signed the MVP though. She signed the Jake Paul's promotion. She fights on his cards.
Is she French Canadian? She has
probably.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. I think so. She is. Yeah.
T-Bolt. You pronounce it tomorrow. T-Bolt.
Tebow.
Tebow.
Yeah. Oh, Tebow. Yeah. Oh, God. Hang on. Let me get her. Where's her box rec?
She's only had like 4 fights so far. So like she's
Yeah. What is that?
Sorry, ooh.
and Chan's on mute. She's watching it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like what you're
You
seeing?
look, you
Yeah,
look impressed. You look impressed.
yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna let you guys see this stoppage. Let me share it, y'all. Yeah, she's sharp. What did she fight at? What's her weight?
Middleweight, 160.
She 160. She a big 160, man.
She's 6 feet. She's 6 feet tall.
That's why she looks so damn big. Whoa. Yeah, shouts out to her. Let me share this.
She could definitely go to 168 with those dimensions. As tall as she is, easy. So yeah.
Oh my god, so easy. Share. What's the share on this again? Yeah, share screen. Maybe changing all the settings. There she is. I'm impressed. Yeah. I'm impressed.
All right.
Bro, I think she's super sharp. She shows a lot of aggression and she's got great power.
This might not be a long night because Christina Mazzota is dazed and down.
Oh, she's really dazed, and she's shaking her head like, what just hit me?
Away, we extend a welcome to No Love Not Dove, who joins us here in the commentary booth, coming off a big win in August. Booth.
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me.
So you've obviously watched plenty of Tam Tebow in your time. What have been your thoughts on her career thus far?
I really enjoyed watching Tam grow. I think she's super sharp. She shows a lot of aggression, and she's got great.
Damn.
This might not be a long night because Christina Mazzota is dazed and down.
Goodbye.
Southpaw too, all that. Yep. So
yeah, she has the skill set to show off like crisp, clean punches. You know.
Yeah,
finally.
That's what I'm saying. Chris, fundamentals look sound. You see it's cutting. Yeah.
Catching their opponents between punches. You know.
Yeah, I
that's
love
key
it.
to that's key to beating a volume puncher, in my opinion.
She give Claressa some problems. Claressa don't want this type of smoke. That's what I'm saying. She don't want it. She just wants to do boxing to bring the attention, but she doesn't actually want the stiff competition. She started off in the beginning that way, but I think it's not that for her. It's just a way for her to be an artist, to get the attention. She don't really want to do the work. You didn't do a training camp for no Franchon Cruz. You weren't in camp. You wasn't.
Well, she was, but a different kind of camp. So
yeah,
that camp, right?
I mean, different kind of camp. It was Camp Papoose. That was your camp. You know what I mean? And Franchon Cruz, you did nothing but eat to get to the 175 to get up. You didn't train. You just ate, and that was it. Nothing. So. And then they hugged and kissed, and Claressa said she's sorry. But then it comes out today that Franchon Cruz says, actually, I said that I love you, but the things that you did, I don't want to be your friend anymore. I actually, Claressa Shields was like, well, I apologize. I said, sorry, I love you. And I said, I told you, thank you for like doing this fight. But if you don't want to be my friend, okay, bye.
Oh, wow.
Claressa Shields pushes away any females that have ever been around her. That's all she does. Layla Ali, Remy Ma, some members in her family. It's because it's from I believe it's from being abandoned by her mum. So she has disdain for women. So, and that's all she knows how to do is in the end be spiteful and horrible. And that's all she did because Franchon Cruz was her sister. Like her sister, do you know what I mean? Franchon Cruz, we knew Franchon Cruz and Claressa Shields were great friends.
Right.
They were, and Franchon Cruz said, "I saw you as my little sister," and you just fucking took the piss, mate. You know what I mean? So, anyway, that fight was trash. Have I gone in enough? I feel like there's more that I have to go in on her. What else do I have to go in on her about? Yeah, you're just jacking Remy's style. You're talking about, have you seen all my furs? I got the fur.
Right.
Already the fur and the fitted isn't from Detroit. We see Remy rock that, and that's from NYC. You wasn't doing that. How do you go on a live and talk about, yeah, you know, the room was vibrating and, you know, I'm that girl, I'm the quote, nobody is better than me. All right, cool, you've got the confidence. She was like, but did you see my furs? I brought the furs out. Like, I'm that girl. I brought the furs out. Like, we're like, girl,
who gives a fuck about some fur?
We saw it 20 years
He's
ago.
self-absorbed.
We saw it 20 years ago in Love and Hip Hop when you was 5 and your man was there with Remy. We seen your man for years. You weren't even born when your man was.
Wow.
We know your man more than you. Come on, stop it.
Yo, I remember when I first heard Papoose, bro. I know Claressa Shields must have been like 10 years old.
Easily. She said it at one point. She said I was about 4 or 5 when he had. She said she don't even know his songs. She had to go back.
Man. That's what's crazy about it.
Who he was. He's 50. He's like close to 50, right? He's got a daughter. Her she's 30. He's had a whole.
She got to go back to the Dat Piff, you know, archives to look at his fucking mixtapes.
Yeah, she got. Yeah, that's what you know. What I mean, she got to go all the way back. So what Pap's trying to do is then try and get on another reality show. That's why, hence the Zeus following around. Because did you see his? I saw him on Seconds Out. I couldn't believe that Seconds Out had interviewed him. It was like, yep, Eamon Khan here. You know, it's Eamon Khan here. We got the superstar legend is in Papoose. This guy was talking that they have come to bring big time boxing as promoters, and they're going to do the best fights, and they're coming to shake up the game. With what money? With them and Win Records. That's what they're coming to do.
The little promotion doesn't got the capital to do that.
They're signing boxers, and you know they're coming to rival the big dogs. This is what he was saying. You know, Claressa Shields is the best. Like, there's no one that's better than her. And what we're coming to do is just like literally shake up the game.
Okay,
he's talking crazy.
Good luck with that.
Fucking luck. Good luck. Good, yeah. With Salita, you know he's a con allegedly.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers did not cease and desist. Like frisbees. You get a one. You get a cease and desist. You get a cease and desist. So it's allegedly, you know, them con eyes there. But I think that whole outfit is a mess. And what's going to happen? It's going to crash and burn. I'm just there to witness it. You know, the Michael Jackson emoji meme with him eating popcorn at the movies.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I see it.
That's me, man. I'm just waiting because I know what's going to happen. This ain't gonna go down well. It will go down, but not well. It's going to go down like the Titanic. This shit's going to sink. I know it. And if she and Pat, we don't believe you.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
You're just using her. You're definitely using Claressa Shields. That's what he does. He uses women. He did that with Remy. He don't got no money of his own. What's your job, Pap? What is your job? So all the money that Claressa makes, Pap gets a percentage, by the way, because he's a part of Win Records. Do you know what I mean? He's a part of Win Records.
That's his label.
Yeah. So he takes off a piece of all her money, and that's all he'd be doing. And, you know, he's not going to add nothing to the table. But I think we're done on these clowns. Have we finished about them?
Yeah, I'm ready to move on.
We're ready to move on. That's right. That's right.
Yep.
We're at the weekly wrap up. Shiggity, shiggity, word. Shiggity, shiggity.
Shiggity, shiggity, word.
Show. Okay. Let's move it along. Let's get to Ryan Garcia defeats Mario Barrios. Who wants to kick it off?
I guess I'll start. You know what? This fight was basically shooting fish in a barrel. Barrios, let's just cut to the chase. He was just a placeholder for the belt. You know, I could see why Mauricio was so happy in seeing Ryan win that, because of the attention he brings and the money he gets paid. So they have to, you know, crown him champion since he hasn't done shit at welterweight. But because Mario Barrios is so trash, he was able to beat him. And you know what? for all the criticism I heard about Shakur Stevenson, oh, he could have finished the fight. Yeah, you're right. You know, people are right. But you know what? People got to hold Ryan to that standard too because I felt like he could have knocked out Mario Barrios, but he didn't want to. He just turned that fight into a fucking sparring session.
It was boring.
Yeah. After that knockdown, I'm like, okay, we're getting there. We're gonna get that highlight reel knockout, that flashy left hook, snapping left hook that puts people out. But we didn't get that. What we got was just, you know, an occasional jab here and there. I throw the right hand, you know, Mario chasing him around, being a heavy bag, and he basically just cruised to a decision. You know, I'm like, and this is why I didn't pay for the pay-per-view. You know, there were some more entertaining fights, you know, on that card. We'll get to it, but this fight right here, like to me, it was not even main event worthy. Not even pay-per-view worthy. I'm like, no, I'm not paying 60 whatever dollars for this fight.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what? This welterweight division is the worst I've seen ever in my life. I can go back 23 years ago when it came down to just Mayorga and Corey Spinks. And even that at that time, before Zab Judah took over, right? That was a pretty dull time, you know, after, you know, he after fucking Mayorga beat, you know, what's my guy's name? Vernon Forrest, you know, and it was like, holy shit, what's gonna happen? Like this guy who stopped fucking Shane Mosley, shout out to Shane, got stopped by fucking Mayorga. And then, you know, came Corey Spinks and then stunk up a joint, you know, for that undisputed title. But even that small parody, you know, that small window of parody at that point was much better than what I'm seeing right now, where these guys are not even challenging each other. There's not going to be any unification. I don't see that thing happening with Ryan and Haney anytime soon. I know the Zone wants that fight. I know Turkey wants that fight. But does Ryan want that fight? I don't think so.
Ryan's going to hold that belt hostage as fuck. Now that he's got it 7-8 years after everybody else become champions, you think he's going to really entertain like these really hard fights? I don't know. If he does, kudos to him, but I don't know. I feel like under Oscar De La Hoya, once they've got that belt now, he's going to be he's going to take a voluntary title defense. It's going to be against a bum.
Take a pick of the litter. That's what Mauricio Suleiman is saying to Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah. Terrible. I fell asleep in round 6. I had to watch the next day, the rest of it, because I already knew. And I feel bad because I picked Barrios to beat him because that's how bad I thought. Not that I feel that Barrios, because, you know, I always say Barrios is a C-level fighter. He's actually a D-level fighter. Let me just tell you, this guy was as flat as a fucking British pancake, mate. Yeah? Like, he does not have any other gear except for neutral. He doesn't even go in gear 1. He's just in neutral. He's just coasting. You know, when you put your car, I don't know if anybody's drove it or even with the automatic, you just put it on when you're rolling down a hill. You don't even have to have that shit in gear. You just have it in neutral. That's him. Just rolling along.
You saw how he fought Pacquiao. You would have thought that, okay, he must have threw the fight because I know PBC has some planned storage for him at that time, but like, nah, it wasn't even that. It's like, dude, you don't even go after it. I don't even think he has that heart in him. I guess he tries hard in training camp. You leave yourself in, you know, at the gym. But as far as the you know, under the bright lights on fight night, I just don't see it.
He has got no kill switch.
No.
Nothing. Not a thing.
That's why PBC protected this guy.
Yeah, because like you said, he was a placeholder. He was just holding.
Yeah, and they found the right buyer. Whereas Rolly, by the way, he can't find a buyer for his email belt. Oh, I'm sad. Fuck him.
Yeah, he keeps moaning. Oh, how come they didn't call me out? Devin Haney didn't call me out. Ryan Garcia didn't call me out. But
he didn't want Haney. That's the funny part. Like, dude, he didn't want to unify with him.
He said he didn't want to fight Devin after he beat Norman. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Nice day, yeah.
He boring, didn't he?
And he can't get the Pacquiao fight because he's fighting Floyd.
Yes. So serves him right. It only have to fight is mandatory.
The WBA is like, they're fucking up again. They don't want to order that fight between him and Gaiasov.
Because that's who it is. Because they know that he'll get beat.
Yeah.
I mean, well, here's the thing. I mean, sorry, Lisa, were you done? Or
You can go
go for it, Jay.
Just chop it out. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, for sure. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, pretty much you said all my points that I was going to bring up. So thank you, appreciate that.
My bad.
But no, you good. No, that was just a complimentary. Thank you. It's all good.
Yeah, thank you.
TV, sorry, WBC. We bullshit constantly.
Facts. That acronym could mean so many bad things, man. You can come up with so much shit for that. I mean, for real.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, but Barrios was pretty much target practice. This was a fight that once again no one asked for. Ryan pretty much got a title shot that we all know he didn't earn or deserve. So this just tells you. I mean, this fight is just was a result of the WBC's endless shenanigans, which don't seem to aren't just going to end at this stage. I mean, like, let's talk about Suleiman Sissoko, the rightful guy who's earned his place and has fought the eliminators and won everything and is undefeated. I guess they're just going to leave him out in the cold. And if I was him, I honestly start looking like, okay, what the fuck's going on? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, because the fact that this guy's unknown and no one really knows who he is, no one's going to give a shit about him.
He's in the Who Needs You club. I'd go
exactly. And honestly, for what it's
and
worth, I think this guy,
the WBC, they just don't believe in merit. It's all about marketability.
All they care about is money. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, it's fucking diabolical.
I mean, the WBA has become just as bad because Rolly is another placeholder, a guy who doesn't deserve a title and who didn't earn it. And I mean, because out of nowhere, like despite Rolly never fighting a welterweight and Ryan never being a full welterweight, when they fought each other, they just decided to stick an interim WBA title on their fight for no reason at all.
And have I got it wrong? But the commentator was like, Ryan's first debut at welterweight. No, it's not. He did catch weights within the welterweight.
Yeah, he never even fought at 140 ever.
140.
He never made 140 at all.
Never made it, didn't he? So when they were saying that, I was like, I'm sure he had to fight at 142, 143, 140.
He did for like his first two fights when he moved up from lightweight. Yeah. So
is that not in the welterweight bracket? Like, who am I? I'm just this girl from London town. No one listens to me. You know what I mean? I just thought the fight was boring. And when he won, and pitched a near enough shutout, against Mario Barrios, that's when I realized Barrios was D level. They tried to make Ryan Garcia now like he's the next Pernell Whitaker.
Oh God! I mean, they would just glaze it. I'm just tired of the glazing. This is why I watch the shit on mute, because I'm just tired of the glazing that these commentators do. Like, I mean, it just gets so fucking annoying.
He's sliding for Ryan. Like, I mean, in the comments, they be getting at me. Shut up, bitch! You just a girl. You don't know what you're talking about. But I can't. I don't even go back and forth no more. Just like I click on the leave conversation thing on X, so they can't even talk to me again. Leave convo. They're trying to make it out because he pitched a shutout. I know he was elusive and he still had pop. I mean, Pernell didn't have pop, but he was elusive and he was the master of standing in front of you defensively.
That's for the defensive genius, all that. Yeah.
Like, you can chat to him. He's gonna.
There was a point though where he did put it on somebody and he really knocked him out. I think it was Hurtado.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. He just bulldozed that guy on the ropes and just took him out.
Yeah.
Because his fight, he was going to fight De La Hoya next, and he was down on the card. He was losing, so he needed to do something drastic. So when he did that and knocked him out, then he got the De La Hoya fight after. Yeah.
And the streets won't. And listen, AJ, the streets haven't forgotten. People thought that he beat De La Hoya.
I think he beat De La Hoya.
He got robbed.
Yeah, I thought he beat him.
The streets won't forget.
Is that on the rewatch or point score list?
Yeah, we did it. I gave the fight to Pernell when we saw it. Yeah, we did that one.
before I actually did vote in favor of Oscar De La Hoya, because in my opinion, what was the score? Do you remember?
I think you had Oscar winning, but I can't remember because it was on the old fight score app and the shit got fucked up and got lost.
All of mine deleted.
Yeah.
Oh man!
So
didn't he get knocked down? Like, refresh my memory, but didn't De La Hoya get knocked down?
He did. It was a flash knockdown in like the 9th round. It was. Yeah. So
let me see if I can. Yeah, we did do it, AJ. We did fucking do that, didn't we?
Yep. So we'll have to rewatch it to get our scores because I don't. Yeah, because
to get our scores on that because we did fucking do that. Yeah, but I mean, maybe I did have. If I had Oscar winning, then
I think you did. I think you did. Yeah.
I score unbiasedly. I just do it. And if I'm not sure if Oscar won by a hair or if I can't actually recollect even doing the rewatch and point score. But whatever I said there, and when you saw me do it live, then that's why I stick with my answer. If I went with Oscar De La Hoya winning, then it was Oscar De La Hoya that won. But if I went with Sweet Pea that won, then it was Sweet Pea. But that was a fight of two separate fan bases going, no, Sweet Pea got rocked in that fight. But that's where they're trying to make Ryan Garcia now. He's Sweet Pea. He doesn't have to knock people out. He can just pick shutouts, and he's, there.
I mean, what he does is very basic. There's nothing really, no bells and whistles to what he does. I mean, it's very basic.
Anyone can look good against Barrios.
Yeah, literally anybody. I mean,
anyone. Yeah, I could go in there and look good against Barrios. Yeah, you probably win, but not only by a hair. You'd only win by a hair. Barrios would only beat me by a hair. Just by one of these. That's what Barrios would beat me by. That's how pants he is. He's trash, man.
Shame, I mean, he seems to be like a decent guy, though. He seems to be like a genuinely nice guy. But
he's a nice guy. I always say it. I like El Azteca. I like him, but I mean,
he just sucks.
Your ring walks are better than your fucking performances.
That's true.
All that, yeah.
I just like to watch his ring walks. That's all,
bro. It's like a Bad Bunny halftime show.
Minus the show.
Yeah, it's a spectacle. But like when I watch him in the ring, I'm like, dude, I'm just not impressed.
I'm just here for the ring walk.
It's basic.
Your basic is fuck. I think, in my opinion, I was saying he needs to hang him up because you're never going to be a champion again. You can't beat none of the current ones. You lost to one of the low-level geezers. You give it up. Don't even.
I mean, if he has a dignity, yes, he would retire. But listen,
54.
Listen, this in this business, if you're trash, you're gonna be useful for somebody.
Gatekeeper.
Yeah, gatekeeper. You can be used for an up and comer.
Yeah,
somebody might come along that has that knockout power, and it's like, let's set this guy up for yeah.
Him down in the first round, and that was it. That was all she wrote. SOS. I was like, listen, why are you doing? I mean, I couldn't fucking believe it. And he showed up. He had that stupid eye guard, like he was doing that. You couldn't see fuck all. You didn't. You never let go of any fucking shots because what would seem to be coming back. You just did nothing. You just walked Ryan down and threw no shots. Like, that was the worst.
Let me ask you something, Chan. Did you watch Tim Bradley say that? Oh, Joe Goosen was told to like throw the fight. You believe any of that?
That's all you have to do. Get on the inside. I mean, but can you tell him how to do that, sir? Like, I was listening to the corner work. It was rubbish. It was Joe Goosen. He needs to quit.
He's overrated.
He's not a good it's not a good trainer. He needs to cut it out. And the reason why he wasn't giving good instructions because he wasn't wearing denim on denim.
He didn't have it. Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't full denim. He lost his superpowers. Like,
no, he lost his superpowers, and they left the edifice.
Yeah, I gotta say this. Like, I heard people talk about him on Twitter, and I think I read somebody said that, you know what, this guy's indebted to Chico Corrales.
Yeah,
somewhere along those lines.
Yeah,
because
what did they say? What they say?
He's indebted to Corrales.
Sorry, what about Chico?
He's indebted to him.
Oh, indebted to him. Got it. Oh yeah, because he did try. Oh yeah, he trained him. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yep.
And that's the only reason why, like, we even give him any type of credence. But that ran out long time ago. Like, I mean, you need to hang him up. You trained Ryan at a lot of the beginning part of his career, then you came back not too long and you did a bit more, and you couldn't get Barrios to incorporate nothing that would make Ryan uncomfortable, and you had nothing to say. Get out of town. It looked like you just came for the check as well. You just came for a check. You guys just came for a check. That's what it looked like to me.
I was joking to Ring IQ the other day when he was training Barrios, right? You know, Joe Goosen was too busy, you know, looking up, you know, Mario's, you know, pictures on Instagram. Like, you're doing good, kid. And then hit the like on a
You
picture,
did say that
you know?
shit. Oh, that was funny. You did say that.
I did.
Great combo, kid. You're doing well.
Swipe. Doing scrolling.
It had to be that in camp, because that was them two together is the worst that I've ever seen. Like, individually they're bad, but together they're the worst. It was just like I was just fully disgusted. I was so disgusted. I wanted to like smash my TV.
Please get the fuck out of here, man. It's my night.
Get out, man. Just fuck off. Get out. As you both the pair of ya, as you say in the UK, the pair of ya. Just get out. Yeah, we.
I mean, he felt like it was a foregone conclusion that this guy wasn't going to bring anything.
He knew. He just done it out of spite to train Ryan, and plus, I mean, to train
Barrios,
and to get a pay cut, a payday.
Yeah,
that's all. That's all he wanted to do. Get a little payday and be spiteful. That's what I believe. I don't know what went down with him and Ryan, like maybe because he went to Reynoso for a little bit or in that, but Ryan left you because you're just not good. You're not good.
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Yeah, that's all you was there for. We know it. That's all. So that fight bored me. You're not Pernell Whitaker. Don't even try. I hate when these racist lot always try to compare themselves. They're online talking this about black people, but then you compare yourself to a great black fighter. It just doesn't make no fucking sense. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So fuck off with that. Ryan's never going to get my respect. As you could see, right? We're talking about in the show. I didn't do a hey guys. Well. I didn't do it. I didn't say Ryan Garcia, but I refuse. I don't like that kid. I don't like him. He's a drug cheat. He's a racist. I don't like him. I don't like him. But, you know, shouts out. You did what you had to do against a guy that's a D-level fighter. Who do you think, Vito, Ryan beats if he unifies? Like, because what's this Shakur thing? Shakur just got to 140.
Yeah, I could see him, you know, fighting Ryan, but like, the thing is, there's always going to be like a discrepancy when it comes to like negotiating these fights. The sticking point is always going to be, well, what's the hydration clause? Is it going to be VADA testing? And the thing, Ryan's not the type of guy that kind of abides by those things. He just shows up and does whatever, you know. But it's going to be like pulling tooth to make that fight happen.
Why Shakur? Shakur's just gone up to 140. He's had one fight at 140. We don't even know if he's going to go back to 35. I don't think he would and should. But what are you going to do then? Catch weight with Ryan? Because Ryan can't make 140. You've already seen that he can't do that. So Shakur, are you now going to go and do a catch weight and be like, I can do 143 and get Ryan to do that? Like, we don't need to see the fight that desperately. There's other people, Ryan, now in your division that are active champs. Let's do that with the unification.
Yeah, like Gary Russell. I would like to see him fight Gary Russell. You know,
Gary Russell Jr. We got Devin Haney. You know, you can do a Rolly Romero rematch. You know, repeat or
and
revenge.
he has. You know what, Chan? He does have the dimensions to go up to 147. He could be a welterweight.
Who?
Shakur.
Yeah, Shakur could, but he shouldn't. Not yet at this point. You're going to burn yourself out, lad.
I'm trying to see him at 140 a little bit more first before he moves up.
140. Let's
do
the mix up.
The same thing I feel about Keyshawn. Like already he had one fight at 140, and all of a sudden he's talking about, I'll be a welterweight.
I'm going up to welterweight, and it was like a non-title fight. Now a fight that wasn't for a belt.
But AJ, I've been saying that these lads I said it about Teofimo at the time when he was 135 and then he went to 135 and then he went to 140. I said, the weights that you see, these lads that are in their 20s, trust and believe they've already grown out of those weights 2 years ago. But they're boiling down. They're like these lads, when you've got your testosterone coming through 20, 21, 22, there's no reason that you think that you should still weigh 126 pounds, 130 pounds at the age of like 24. You've already grown out of that shit. You have. You're just doing it to be the big fish in the smaller pond. And I've seen it. That's why even Shane Mosley skipped 140 because he said at 135, he had to go 2 days always of eating 0 to make it. And he fought 8 knockouts on the knocked everyone out at 135, but he had to starve himself. And I mean, nothing, not a saltine crack, nothing to make 135. So it was pointless to go to 140. He'd already outgrown that. You know what I mean? Being at 135, he's like, let me just skip, go to welter. Do you know what I mean? These lads are already, most of them are already grown out of that weight. If you think that Ryan Garcia really is a welterweight, Ryan Garcia is a middleweight. He's a middleweight. Ryan Garcia, when you see him walking around out of fights, he's about 175, 176. Even you might even etch it up to 180. Ryan Garcia, I see Ryan Garcia looking hella big, not fat, but just like a big strapping young lad. He's like nearly 6 foot. Do you really think that he comes in? He in his normal natural life, he's really 140 pounds at the age of 26, 7. Come on, you do not. You know
what you just said there is why having people like Shane Mosley, basically tell you the ins and outs of weight cutting is just indispensable. Like, it's not what people gotta understand, especially for the casual, is that when you're trying to make weight, it's not a mountain climb. It's base jumping. You're trying to go down in weight.
People, you're going down in weight, and when fighters are coming up in weight, they're still going down in weight from their walk around. They're just cutting less. People are like, well, Shakur, if he goes from 135 to 140, he has to eat a lot more. No, he's still cutting weight. He just doesn't have to cut 5 pounds extra, but he's still coming down. A lot of people casuals don't understand walk around to fight weight.
No, they don't.
No.
Yeah.
No, they don't understand it.
Because these weight classes that were established just over a century ago, are like for people that are like small.
200 years ago, Marcus of
200, exactly. Like, people's like genetic makeup was like probably different back then, but whereas now, like, kids are bigger. You know what I mean? It's like
we got better food. Well, we got access to more foods. We got supplements. It's different. The evolution of how we are as humans have changed from how it was 100 and 200 years ago. What is it, Marcus of Queensbury rules?
Yeah.
Them people was little. It was little. We even see it that Ali as a heavyweight to what we have as heavyweights now is totally different. Like, we've got lads. Remember back in the day, George Foreman was an anomaly. They was like, yo.
Like when Ali turned pro for his first fights, he was weighing in like the 180s and stuff. Ali. Yeah. So he's pretty much a cruiserweight.
He was a skinny lad.
Just like how Usyk was little, he was like, they're the same. That's what Usyk was, and it's the same birthday as Ali as well. Like, that's what heavyweights looked like back in the day. We're in the era of heavyweights, where that's why they
Did you know, Chan, that originally the middleweight division was the heavyweight division way back when? Yeah.
It was like when it was like Joe Louis times.
No, like when it was like, I would say like Gentleman Jack Corbett or those guys, like the middleweight division, like that's the oldest division. That used to be the original heavyweight.
And then it capped there. It just stayed there.
Yeah, and then eventually, bigger guys moved in, and then the weight limit moved up. So,
and we didn't have like these little 3 pound or 4 pound weight difference, is
No,
it?
no, we didn't.
No.
No. Like all the
There was no
junior stuff.
subcategories. There were
There was
no
no juniors.
super, no lights, no juniors. Exactly.
Junior shit, was it? I think they should get rid of quite a lot of them now anyway.
I think
That's
so
what
Well,
too.
Zuffa is there to take care of that. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. But
Yeah.
which is wild. I think Zuffa has got so they've got 147 and it skips out 154 and it goes 160, doesn't it?
So they got
Yeah.
okay, so I think they got bantamweight, featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavy. I think that's it. Yeah.
The juniors, a lot of the juniors.
Yeah, they got rid of the juniors, yeah.
So Conor Benn being at Zuffa now, so what is he fighting 160?
He's gonna have to fight a welterweight at 160, yeah, 147 and 160.
He has to do welterweight, which I feel that he left. We're gonna move on to him. We're gonna move on to him in a minute, actually, so I won't touch that right now. But yeah, I just think getting rid of those smaller weights that's just like eating a Happy Meal and you put on those 4 pounds.
Yeah.
I wait now. You know what I mean? It's like you ate a McDonald's.
Yeah, which is why I think those smaller weight class fighters, they have a smaller like margin for error.
Yeah, because it's just 4 pounds. The difference is, isn't it? 4
or 5 pounds is the latest.
Yeah, you're one cheeseburger away from not making weight.
Oh, it's a Happy Meal. Give me a Happy Meal, a banana milkshake. I got the 4 pounds for you. I'm good. You know what I mean? It's not.
It's a trip to the bathroom.
Just like the legendary
Back to fly. With the McDonald's, I took a dump and then I was back.
Because the legendary Sugar Ray Robinson, he competed at 147 and 160 and I think 175. There was no in between.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Who was I saying? Who did I just mention? I said not Joe Lewis. I mentioned Joe Lewis.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah. Sugar Ray Robinson. So Sugar Ray Robinson's, that was the era where it stayed at 160 was the cap.
No. Sugar Ray Robinson. It was higher. It was still higher than that.
He went.
That's around the time Rocky Marciano came around and he was heavyweight champion. But then that's when it capped off at like 160 or 180, or 175 or 180. That was like light heavyweight then.
When he fought like all across the board, like.
Yeah, okay. Chad, I just looked it up. So he fought at lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, and light heavy.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah. So like 4 years. So there was no in between at all.
I mean.
I remember the light heavyweight fight he had. He challenged the champion. He was actually beating him, but he collapsed through the heat stroke, and he lost. And he lost.
And then them days, they was remember he's getting treated bad like as well. There was a lot of things that he had to contend with. You know what I mean? A lot of things, adversity outside the ring. But that guy was fucking phenomenal, mate. Shouts out to RIC. Yeah,
he defined pound for pound for sure.
Yeah, and they made Sugar Ray Robinson. That's why the pound for pound list was made off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
correct. Yep.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to him. But why did we go to the weight class? Oh yeah, because we're just talking about Ryan Garcia. Who gives Ryan Garcia problems? What's going to happen? Where do you think Ryan Garcia goes? Is there going to be unification? We're not talking about no Shakur, because Shakur just do 140. I can hear maybe a TV in the background. Got to turn it off on mute.
Might be UV, so
yeah. So you got to like literally forget Shakur Stevenson, because it's just I'm just dealing with the 140, and we can go to Bitcherson Richards or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, Mr. Pullout.
Yeah. Pull out king. So what do you think Ryan does, AJ?
Okay. Let's see here. So his next step. So let me have a look at the rankings. Just let me see. So that's what I'm dealing with. All right. So there's Conor Benn. Let's just get him out the way. Well, that fight doesn't happen unless Ryan goes to Zuffa, because allegedly this fight is his last fight with Oscar De La Hoya.
But then Oscar came out and said Ryan's got a few.
Yeah, right. So, but then Oscar said otherwise. So I don't know what's going. Yeah, I don't know who's telling the truth, who's lying. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But that's the only way that fight happens, in my opinion, if he leaves. So
if he leaves Oscar, he's going to Zuffa.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, then that fight could happen. But in terms of, even though he controversially beat Devin, I picked Devin to win the rematch because I think that if they ran it back, Devin won't be. He'll fight his fight this time. He won't make the same mistakes he did the first time around.
Ryan was juiced up, and he still only managed
He was
to
juiced. Yeah, exactly.
That shows-
exactly. Yeah, right. You didn't even knock him out. Just
Give him credit on that. He got bounced up and down the canvas, but he got up every motherfucking time.
Exactly.
Finished the fight on his feet.
Now, in terms of Rolly Romero, them running it back, well, I will say this. In the first fight, I think a big part of why Rolly won is because of the game plan he used during the fight, thanks to his trainer, because his trainer pretty much turned him into a boxer. And that's more or less what he did. So if that same version shows up again, based on the version of Ryan we just saw.
Who's that for again?
For Rolly and Ryan, if they would a rematch. This is a hot take, but I think Rolly would beat him again if the same version showed up and against the one Ryan we just saw.
Do you know what it is? I've got to see Rolly's next fight to see if it's consistent.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
If
I'm just talking about the past like the prior versions we just saw. But yeah. So.
Like that same version how he fought Ryan, then I'm good, and then that gives Ryan problems in my opinion too. But if he's like a Teofimo Lopez, wherever the win 1 minute he looks good, and now and then next fight he looks trash, then I'm gonna have to go with Ryan.
Yep. Then last but not least, we have Lewis Crocker. Now, Chan, I've never seen Lewis Crocker fight. I don't know if you have. So
yeah, I saw him get the belt. Who did he fight?
He had two fights with that Patty Donovan guy, right?
I've seen him fight.
And it got DQ'd.
Yeah. Then he won the rematch. Controversial. Everybody said that they thought Patty he controversially won the rematch.
Controversial. I did watch it. I watched that. I watched that card, but I don't know like what Lewis Crocker does. Like I'm not steeped in Lewis Crocker. Boxing Beats and Rhymes will know a lot about Lewis Crocker.
Yes,
Crocker.
So I can't say, but Risa, you said you saw him. So like, what do you think?
I could only judge him by those two Patty Donovan fights.
Me too.
I mean, the first one, he was basically trying to slug it out with him.
Yeah.
And he was getting beat up. Whereas in the rematch, he actually was, fought more educated, like just fighting behind a jab, but not throwing enough, which is why it was the decision was controversial because I felt like Patty outworked him, even despite getting knocked down twice.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people didn't think he deserved the belt, but like it seems like out of the lot, he's the weakest champ.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Second weakest. Well, after Barrios lost the belt,
After Barrios lost the belt,
yeah.
Him, Rolly. Would be good to see a Crocker versus Rolly. How about that?
God. Oh boy, that's not gonna happen.
No. And then so then we've got Devin Haney.
Devin Haney, he beats everybody in my opinion. He'll beat all the champs if he got his chance. So
Devin Haney's got a good chance of being 2 division undisputed there.
Yeah. But the question is, will the other guys want? I mean, Rolly doesn't want to fight him. Ryan, I think, called him out. I don't know if he called him out at the post-fight press conference, but
it's gonna have to be through Zuffa.
Yeah. So then Lewis Crocker, I think he offered it to Devin, but Devin wasn't receptive. So
or a Riyadh season.
See, this is the flaw of like being a free agent in boxing. You know what I mean? If he would have been signed to Eddie Hearn, he would have been having that unification bout with
Lewis Crocker. Exactly.
Yeah, but because he's a DHP fighter, and they don't even have any like structure like a Matchroom or PBC, or Top Rank. They gotta benefit off of somebody else's pockets to get the fights that they want. You know what I mean? For the money that they want. And that's not going to happen. They don't go backwards on the money, so they're not going to get the fights that they need in order to keep getting exposure. Because when you limit yourself to being a big money fighter, it's like, your options are going to be very limited.
Right. Yeah.
So he's going to rely on Turkey.
That's what I'm saying. It ultimately goes back to Turkey, whether it's through Dana White with Zuffa or if it goes Riyadh season and do it on there. I don't know which one. Be,
but Chad also, but if we're also talking about other fighters, I think you guys mentioned Gary Antoine Russell. He's at 140 still, so
I didn't beat him. He's on the rewatch and point score. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, what is a potential opponent for like Ryan? I think he came up in the mix. Yeah. Andy Hiroka. Yeah.
Hiroka. Yeah, that was crazy. It was a fight of two halves.
I thought Hiroka edged it. I thought he edged it, man. I thought he won.
Fight of two halves. I think
it was.
I think I gave Russell the 12th round, but and that's what tipped it over. But I mean, it should have been a draw.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad at that. I mean, but Chan, like it was just strange because like the first 5 rounds, like Gary was just pressuring, he was doing his thing, Andy wasn't doing much. But then when round 6 started, Andy went to fucking work, man.
How I'm going forward, hermano. I'm not going back. Let me go forward.
Round six hit. He just started taking it to Gary, was hurting him, backing him up, bullying him, and it's like, bro, why the fuck did you start doing this in like round 3 or 4?
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, Jay. I think Andy took too many fill out rounds for my liking.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you can't just box with him, you got to push this guy back.
Yeah.
Which
he was doing when he was taking it to him. He was. I mean,
but it was like 5 rounds too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have, had he done that sooner, it probably would have benefited him. Near the end because the scorecards were shady enough. But like, damn, if he could have done much work like in the first 5 rounds,
right?
Then he probably would have gotten a more favorable decision.
Right.
Probably would have been a draw then. So yeah.
When I was listening as the fight was going along, like the commentators started to have Hiroka up.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had him up there. I don't know what the official scorecards was. I was just talking about, like Chris Mannix is one. They started to have Hiroka up, and the commentators started to say, "Yeah, we want to edge this so far now to Hiroka, who has no amateur background, and this would be a great story." And I was like, "Fuck, this geezer's actually giving Garrett to Russell, who has got a fucking great amateur background, all sorts of trouble." But and Hiroka, he's a big lad. Tall, rangy.
Yep.
Yeah. But he needed to impose his will like earlier.
Quite small. He was fighting small in the beginning. It was more like he was allowing him to
he tried to handle him, try to handle that pressure, but like it's uncomfortable to do that against Gary Russell because you know what? I give him credit. He's got a good chin.
Yeah.
And he swims through those straight punches and tries to close the distance really well.
Yeah.
But he smothers his work,
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody got hurt in this fight, it was Gary. It was Gary who got hurt, especially late.
Yeah.
Like several times. Like Andy
other than the low blow, which of course that was costly.
Low blow, but you know what? Those body shots were brutal.
Oh yeah.
That's when he stepped it up. You see when he was throwing them combos and ended it with the body shots. I don't even know how Gary didn't take a knee.
I mean, because Jules had said if like Andy had gotten started soon, he probably could have got a stoppage, especially late.
He slowed Gary down.
And I agree with that, man. It's a shame, dude. He just didn't take he didn't get started sooner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got Hassan in the boot to see.
What up, Jen? Salute everybody. Salute.
Hi, Hassan. Hi. This is our MMA correspondent. We shall get there in a bit. Thanks for joining us, Has to the Sun. I mean, them body shots were brutal. He started to box beautifully on the front foot. Like it was just like he was two different people.
It's like he came out for the 6th round and just became a completely different fighter. You know what I mean?
There was a more sense of urgency at that point because like he must have knew that the way he was fighting the first half, it wasn't gaining the judge's confidence and giving you the rounds.
I like the fact that he at least made the adjustment. A la Barrios just stayed on one game.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He made an adjustment. I like you. He did make the fucking adjustment. You know what I mean? It was late, cost him the fight, but I think he realized, and at least he had enough tools in his toolbox to make the adjustment to then be a front foot fighter. Because a lot of back foot fighters, like if they have to adjust, they can't then just become really good on the front foot. Like, so the fact that you're that good, you're actually better on the front foot than on your back.
I think because how he was fighting in the first fight, that's not usually how Andy fights. I saw a couple of his fights before. That's not how he fights.
Right.
I mean, so that which begs the question, like, why did you do that?
I think I just before this fight, I did a quick little check and I see him fight once, but he's not like got an amateur like background or nothing for real. Like he just came through like the motherfucking room. But what I'm saying is like you're back foot fighter, you're front foot fighter. That makes your fundamentals that you're more all-rounded. So therefore, in your next fight, you gotta do the damn thing. Don't hesitate. When you see you back the fighters up when they can be backed up. And fight on the back foot when you need to fight, and box on the outside and whatever you need.
Yeah, like Chan, I'll give him credit for this. Right, earlier on, he was making Gary miss, but he wasn't making him pay. There was no counter shots.
Before that, where he would move
swerve
and smother, and he did, but he wasn't making Gary pay a lot for those. Do you know what I mean? It was just too slow, but. When I saw him change on the 6th round, I was like, okay.
What was this? Yeah, what was this earlier?
You're like, why don't you start like around 3 or 4?
I was like, oh, this fight's trash. I was like, this is not very good.
I thought the same thing until round 6 hit. That's it.
Boom, you know, in the cartoons where the eyes go boing.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened there?
But props to him, you know, I mean, he definitely proved he's world or elite level with that performance, and I'm hoping Turkey brings him back to another show and gives him another big fight. I hope he does.
Turkey does. When you put on a good performance, he just brings you right back. He bring you back. That was a good. That shouts out to. I feel that they should have do a rematch though, but
they're running it back. Gary ain't running it back, Chan. He don't want that problem. He don't want that smoke again.
No.
He don't want that smoke again.
I think he's too small for the division. Too small for what was that? 140.
Yep. He actually beat Boots in the Emmys like 3 times. I think.
Yeah, no, he's too small for 140. Gary. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. How old is Gary Antoine Russell? His brother gave really good corner.
Like 20s.
Yeah, I gotta give him credit too.
Their dad used to be the one there. Yeah.
Russell Jr. was training him in the corner. He was the corner man.
Really good advice in the corner. Yeah. Come on, man. Fuck you up. Make sure you put your output up. Step it up. And he actually did towards the end of the fight. But how old's Gary Antoine Russell?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me check. Give me
30? 30?
I think late 20s. Hold on, Gary Antoine.
Oh,
gotta be in his late 20s.
Wow. Oh, he's not as old as I thought he was. 30, 29 then.
29. Currently 29.
Yeah, I was right. Late 20s.
Okay. Yeah, 29. Shouts out. So he's got a good lot of life in him left. So, okay. So now we want to bring up who? Okay. So Richardson, Hitchens, Dr. P in the booty. Dr. P. What up, Doe? Yeah, I can see
Frank Martin got saved too, Chan.
I'm give you the shakedown. Like everybody donate at least $2. Give the shakedown. This is the shakedown, the royal shakedown. I've got to get a meme to do the shakedown. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to use this.
Payday. You want payday? I know that.
Get your wallets out. Come on, $2 each person that's here. Go ahead. Shouts out to you, Canelo, for helping me out. Sham wants a payday. They don't know that. You know that, but they don't. Canelo, let's play you again, Canelo.
Payday. You want payday? I know that.
Those memes are never going to get old. As much as Canelo could get on my nerves, those memes at that time when we watched that happening in real time at that press conference, wasn't that hilarious? When it was doing the bullshit. Well, not bullshit. It was calling Canelo out, but Eddie was a weasel. Let's get on to Conor Benn. No, Richardson Hitchens, he bitched out. He got sick, rehydration.
Frank Martin got saved. He got saved as well.
Oh, so. Frank Martin. Woo! Frank Martin was getting pieced the fuck up.
He lost, man. I thought he lost. I thought Nahir beat him.
Who did he fight? What's the guy?
Albright.
Yeah. Listen, Linda. Frank Martin didn't win that. He didn't win that. And that wasn't that a late replacement, or was that
No. That was always penciled in. I was always penciled in. Yeah.
So. It was a late replacement because I'm sure Buddy McGirt said it was late.
Did he? Oh.
Buddy McGirt in the interview before the fight said that it was late. So he said we're still gonna do what we're gonna do, even though it's a late. So I don't know who they was to fight, but he said we're not overlooking this guy because we want to do etc. 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 So I don't know. I wasn't really keeping an eye on all that. Shouts out to you, V's to the so. Let's go. I always shake down. I give Viso a good old shakedown, didn't I? Shake down. Follow Viso's lead, shaking him down. Keep the lights on. Shouts out to Virtuoso. Good job in there. Quarter of a dime on you, girl. Thanks for the super sticker, Viso to the so. Thank you. What do you think about Viso, the Frank Martin fight? He lost or he won? Oh, Viso dropped off.
There
there. Hold on. Sorry, I'm talking to nobody. Viso, thank you very much for that, by the way.
Yes. So I just had a quick question. Is Buddy McGirt Nahir Albright's trainer?
No, Frank Martin.
Frank. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like Buddy McGirt.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't think. Yeah, he's not the guy I would pick. If I were to train defense, you know what I mean? Because he wants you to step up your punches, man. And I think him, Frank Martin slugging it out with Nahir Albright got him hurt.
It got him. Did you think he won?
I would have to rewatch that fight because to me it looked like a draw, but I'll rewatch it.
Is that on the rewatch list, AJ?
Yep, put it there.
Yeah.
Our rewatch list is stacking up, and we ain't doing shit. It's my fault. Like we got to get on top of it. We've got like a whole list, Viso, AJ and I. We've got massive. There's a whole playlist of rewatch and point scores. So we usually do them on a Sunday. Maybe we do one this Sunday because boxing this weekend is like totally not good. It's not bueno. Yeah. So maybe I'll just replace that and do AJ. We do rewatch.
Oh no, we got Navarrete Nunes this weekend.
Oh yeah, we got Navarrete. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a banger.
DAZN, thankfully, I got it back. DAZN fucked me all the way up and tried to delete my account, the wrong account. I had 2 accounts, right? And this is the mad thing. Something came up on when I went on DAZN on my phone. It went, "Oh, you need to you haven't initiated a payment." Remember, I do annual ultimate tier. So I'm like, so I signed. So it was on my. I had an old account with DAZN, which I had all the time as Baby Channels the email, and that was on the normal one. And then I stopped using that one, and because I couldn't get into the Baby Channel account, so I closed that account on DAZN, and then I changed to a different email address. And then before the ultimate tier was even up, so I was still on the normal tier. Then the ultimate tier came up. Then I realized I kept seeing them trying to take like payments out of my credit card, like every minute, like DAZN, like within like 2 days, like DAZN. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I was battling with them before this, like, what are you guys doing? And they was like, oh, sorry, it's our fault. It won't happen again. We deleted that account. Then it still kept happening. Oh, sorry. Eventually, after about 4 months of me battling them, it ceased. Then the other day,
it's like you gotta take them to court just to cancel your subscription. Like, what the fuck?
They make it hella like difficult. So then the other day, it was like, please update payment, and I was like, how? I didn't understand. So it would, but I wasn't looking at the top right, seeing that it for some reason they presented my old account. So I'm thinking, okay, me being dumb, and it said that I owed £25. So I'm thinking it must just be, maybe it could be for the old account. I'm not sure. So I just updated payment with another thing, and it went, thank you. And then I was like, oh, okay, so I'm watching the Ryan Garcia. But then I go to put it on my TV, and the TV goes, update payment. And I was like, what? Or it was going retry. I was like, what? Little did I know, they had me on 2 ultimate tiers. And they were trying to tell me that they can't cancel the old one that I didn't even fucking make, right? But I did, but I didn't. They did it under the illusion that I thought for some reason it was fucked up with my new account for some reason, right? And they said, no, the contract's till February 2027. You've got to. I said to the guy, because it's on chat, you can't even speak to him. I said, you're a clown. Yeah. I said, you're in the wrong job. You need to literally do stand-up comedy. When you do that, send me like some tickets to come and see you. I said, who in their right mind would have two identical ultimate tier fucking subscriptions? For what? I said it was clearly a mistake, which you guys put my old page up to me, asking me for some fucking payment when that account was supposed to be deleted. The guy was telling me, no, you've got to have it. I said, you're a clown. You're making me laugh. Wrong job. Get me your supervisor or your manager, because you're a clown. I can't keep speaking to a clown. You need to be in comedy. So then he said, oh, getting my supervisor. Supervisor came and the supervisor said, okay, do you want us to delete the other one? I said, can I get any money back? Because you guys seem to be charging me double. He said, no, you can't get any money back. But no, my bad. He said, you can get your money back. It's going to take 5 to 7 days, whatever. Yeah. And I was like, can you just not put it onto my other thing then? I don't know. Like, he was like, no, you can't. So I was like, oh, okay then. Do you know what they did? Deleted my new account. So then when it came to the Claressa Shields thing, I couldn't even get into my zone. And it was like, so I hit them and they was like, sorry, that was, they did it out of spite. We should be able to be back up and running, but for you to sort it out on Tuesday. I said, yeah, but I've got a fight to watch on, and they just cut the chat off. So I had to watch Claressa Shields on a stream. That's what I watched it on. They cut my back now. It's just pathetic.
It's the worst customer service, I have to say. Like,
terrible.
Yeah, like listen, they like to game the consumers, right? But me, I'm gaming them. See, Chan, I use a VPN to make a UK account, right? And use their base and get their basic subscription, which is like £11.99, right? Which only cost me like $16 US.
Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that shit. My old account, I don't use it anymore. I hope, I swear to God, they don't, because the thing is, when you use your debit card, you're supposed to like cancel that shit. Contact your bank and contact your bank and ask them to, they overcharged me for this service that I don't even use. I don't even have access to the account. Can I get my money back? And they'll give you back credit.
Yeah, they don't give me back. They was taking money. They was trying to tell me I have to have 2 annual ultimate tiers, and that's it.
How?
I couldn't believe it. And that's why I said the guy's a clown. That's why I said I said, does that make logical sense to you? If something happened on Saturday and then on Sunday I'm contacting you saying this went wrong, it's clearly a mistake, let's rectify. Why would I want 2 ultimate annual tiers of 200 and something pound each one identically? Why would I? Why? Go on, clown. I said, you're making me laugh. Wrong. You should see the chat. I'd say, clown, you're in the wrong job. His name was some Indian name, because you know their call centers in India.
Yeah.
So I was like, listen, Hajubu, like whatever his name, it was Zarubu. I said, listen, Zarubu, right? I know you're in there in Mumbai, right? And you're not really in the UK, so you don't really give a F about what's really going on with my account. I said, but you're a clown, you're in the wrong job, and you need to be a stand-up comedian, because this is comical and it doesn't make logical sense that you're telling me that I have to have 2 ultimate tiers running side by side. Does that make sense? Does it make sense?
Yep.
In the end, the person just did it. I called them out as well. I did. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not in love with the app. I'm not. All I have is problems with it. And when it does come on, it starts to glitch, and I get this. Then I get the spiral. Right. You know, the one it just goes round like.
You gotta refresh, like
a lovely circle.
Rounds, 2 rounds, and I get this barcode thing that comes across like the ring bit. Like,
what the hell is that? I mean, I see that too.
Well,
it's like
I'll explain. What that is, that's like your receipt number.
Yeah.
If you attempt to share that online, they'll trace that to your account, and they'll probably and they'll probably hit you with like a copyright infringement and all that stuff, and they will get you in trouble for that.
In trouble for that. It's piracy. You get the big boy police that could just turn up at your house for that. And it can happen. Yeah, it used to happen back in the day when people didn't have TV licenses here. We have to have a license to watch TV here for the BBC. It's ridiculous. Nobody does it anymore. But back in the day when people didn't have licenses, the TV license man would drive along the street and he would have he'd have the antennas and it would whose house doesn't have the license.
Man, I gotta ask you, did you ever had like in your country, do you ever had like the black box?
For
stealing signals, like a piracy, like a pirated cable box.
Had that for the cable because what we wanted was more channels and for free.
Yeah,
and they used to scam for those.
Wow,
they used to scam for those, or sometimes what would happen, the black box would just stop working. Stops now. It stopped, and then what would happen then? So then Sky came along because. I remember as a kid, my mom, I'm pre-Sky kid. I remember when my mom had just like, she had like in the UK, there was only 4 channels at first.
Right.
4 channels. So when it was 4 channels, my mum then decided to get cable. And I remember it was this brown box, right? We had the black box after that was the cheating.
Yeah.
The brown box, right? And it had like these silver, like, like buttons that you press down like that. And that was like, and that brought us, I want to say 50 channels or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Back from America. And in America, we have all channels. When we come back to the UK, we got 4 channels. We're like, what the fuck? My mum was just like, let's just get this on and popping. Yeah. So then after that, then there was a thing called Sky B. So it was a satellite. This is still before Sky, but it was Sky.
Right.
Sky B, British something digital Sky, right? And your dish would be, your satellite dish would be in a diamond shape. So we had that. So you had that, an engineer that would come and fit that outside, and you more channels, right? Then Sky came, and the dishes turned round, and it was just Sky. It wasn't B something. It wasn't B Sky. Sky must have bought them out. Then we had then we had Sky and Sky Box Office and all that stuff. But we had the black box as well. But when we had Sky, what you could do was get your box chipped. So you would pay I'm saying this on a stream, but anyway, you can't do this to me. This was decades. You would pay right?
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, statute of limitations. And afterwards, I'll just maybe plead the 5th if they put me on the like, bitch, you British. There ain't no 5th Amendment. We ain't got none here. I'm still pleading. So that what you do, we'd always know like a Sky engineer that worked. It would always be like the young YNs. You get me? You know what I mean? That was working the job that all the YNs would get. They are working with Sky as engineers. They would sell the boxes and they would chip them. They would make it a chip. You pay like £150 and you get every single channel, Sky Box Office, all the movies, Sky Sports for free. Yeah. But the box would only last about a year, and then you'd have to get it re-chipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the end they started.
The same thing with the Fire Sticks. It's the same thing.
It was Fire Sticks and that, and so there's always been piracy and all of that. I mean, yeah, I'm not one of them people that like. I don't care if people pirate shit, but like. Yeah. Some people will like, it's usually the Tank fans, they pirate everything and they've got like the strongest opinions. If you really love your guy, how come you never buy a ticket and go? You never pay for a pay-per-view ever. Like, you're not like pirate something, you never buy a pay-per-view. Them fans never buy Errol Spence fans never buy a pay-per-view. Errol Spence and Tank fans and Claressa Shields fans never buy a pay-per-view. Ever. But they got the most to say to you in the fucking chat. And all of that.
And they don't support them themselves. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've never bought a pay-per-view ever, and they've got so much to say. And it's like, I don't care if you want to stream and stuff. It doesn't affect me. So I'm not one. I don't care if what any as long I want everyone to watch it. My peoples, if I can help you, let's watch it. If you can help me, let's watch it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not the feds. I don't care how people watch things. What business is of mine? How does it hurt my home? It doesn't. So, you know, I'm good. I'm like, get it how you can get it, because DAZN is taking the piss with, and that's why there's multiple lawsuits with DAZN of people being frauded. No cap. Of them charging people double, like myself, of multiple simultaneous money taken out of their account. At one point, it would be like Monday, and I'd see DAZN, like, and then it would be Thursday, and then I'd see DAZN. And I kept getting these notifications for months. They were taking out for months. I'm waiting for my refund anyway for my shit. They said 5 to 7 working days. That's business days in America, but we say so yeah, I've had nothing but problems. Sorry guys that we went off on a tangent, but you know we just chop it up about all different stuff as well sometimes, but it's still boxing. But yeah, so you can get VPN, like run game on
this
that.
This is like consider this like for the viewers, this is like the Consumer Report when it comes to
It's a Consumer Report is we gotta put you lot up on game. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, mate, if you can get it how you can get it, just get it. Because man, if I wasn't a content creator, I would literally just be, you know, clicking all them X's in the box every minute that the pop-ups come up. That's the only thing that pisses me off with the streams. Too much, you know, you have to click the X there. But streams are getting way better, and they're all in HD. So I managed to watch a Claressa Shields fight, right? But I couldn't have sound. And as soon as the broadcast finished on DAZN, then the sound came up on the stream. So I didn't have any sound. So I didn't hear when Boozy was coming in. I didn't give a fuck. That shit looked ghetto as fuck. I was like, oh, God, get out. But anyway, so yeah, so I had to watch it like that. Thank God for the streams that are available, you know. And at the end of the day, they're charging you guys a lot of money than us. Like a lot of money. Like your ultimate tier is like nearly $500. Ours is like
that's why I had to open up a UK account because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's a good idea. AJ, maybe why don't you do that?
What?
Switch it up and get the VPN. You got a VPN. Switch that shit up and do UK account and then do ultimate tier on UK.
Oh yeah, I could I? You know, it's funny. I actually used it to watch Sky Sports cards because I couldn't in the US. And once I turned on the UK, I could watch them on the YouTube channel. I really like the full fights they posted. That's how I saw a lot of them anyway. The ones I missed.
And you could try it and see, and you get the ultimate tier for cheap.
Oh, you know what? I think I did once, and it did work for some reason. I tried. I literally tried once. No, I tried to think. I tried to buy a pay-per-view for a lower price, and it didn't go through. Yeah. So but
let's go again, love. Let's try again because I'm not happy with DAZN at the minute. And wouldn't it be funny that you see me working for DAZN and you'd be like, you see Shan on the telly, like, yes, this is Lady Shan here, live and direct of DAZN, one of the best apps in the home for boxing. Oh, you'd be like, Shan, you fucking sold out, girl.
That's when I cancel my membership.
You fucking sold out. Like, guys, come on.
Look, as soon as I saw Showbiz there, man, I'm like, look, you're making this difficult for me.
It made me the stock lessened in that. Bring the marquee value down bad. I couldn't believe it. He was there, and he's just there, just doing his clownery, man. I used to.
He was where? Where was he?
He does. He's worked for. He does the ring.
Oh, for real? Seriously? Wow.
Yeah, they got some of his content is on DAZN.
And some of his content's on DAZN, and he does like exclusive interviews with a lot of the fighters. Yeah, he's done quite a lot. But Showbiz has got such a massive platform of like, I think 400,000 subscribers. I don't care. It's about the quality of the fucking thing. I don't care. Don't you think, guys? Don't you think I would have done a good job there?
Yeah,
I do.
He just does comedic, right? All laughing up and all with the interviews. Like, it's like you don't know the boxing. You know me, I'll come there and I'm here, stats, facts, and data. Let's talk. We'd have dope interviews to have on DAZN.
Yeah.
So I think they should choose people of, of what they like bring. It doesn't matter about the numbers. You could be corny as fuck and have one of the biggest channels. You're still corny, and people don't want.
It just doesn't belong there.
It doesn't belong there. It belongs. He's like the Sesame Street of boxing.
Oh shit, good one, man.
Sesame Street, mate. Let me get this. Let me sort these guys out. These lovely people. 45 fucking months, mate. I'm still in the building. You are amazing, Dr. P. I can't believe I've had a membership for 45 months. Guys, we need to have back our membership, our members only lives. Where and then remember the days, AJ, our members only lives, they were fucking great, innit?
Oh yeah, but we on for like hours.
We'd be on for 9 hours.
Yeah, literally like a half a day, damn near.
AJ would go work, come back, we were still there.
Literally, that happened once. Literally, I swear. It's like, yeah. Like, what the heck? Y'all still on?
There you are, Viso. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that you dropped off. Oh no, that's old, Viso. Yeah, remember you went to work and came back and we were still on. Oh, those.
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna start doing back the members only lives. I just need to get everybody just in like it's small and then start growing. I used to have a lot of members, but then I had a year hiatus and obviously people remembered. But shouts out to you guys that did stick with the membership. I appreciate it. So I do try to release like interviews first on the members, some things on the members, some things just stay members only as well. So I try to do some, but I would like to do a members only live where you can chop it up about from boxing to anything you want. It's free for all. It's just okay corral. You know what I mean? Whatever. Okay, we've got some more. Okay, that's Viso. You went and you Dr. P, you got enough on your hands. Come on. I'm good. You do have a lot on your hands. I hope your wife is doing okay and improving. Shouts out to my Welsh hermano. He said, here you go for dropping a half a dub on your girl. Here you go. That's 5's worth. I know. You're amazing. I think you're amazing. Thank you, Dr. P. Dr. Peasy. Oh, there's a he always gets the shakedown. You know, you get the shakedown as well, don't ya? Let's go. Shouts out to AJ for dropping a half dub on your girl. Thank you, AJ, all day. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I never feel sorry for AJ and Viso when they're giving me their money. And I'm like Dr. P. Dr. P. You know why Dr. P is an elder statesman. He's an elder man. We call it when you stop working here after retirement age, we call it OAPs, old age pensioners. I know you guys call it what do you call the elderly again? What do you guys call when you retire? What's your old people called? Not saying that you're old, Dr. P, but like that. I forget what it was, the term in the US. Ours is OAP. You said it on my comments the other day, Viso. You used the term.
Damn, I don't know.
Was it the Ryan Garcia thing that I did? And you said something. Let me see. Where did you? I got to find it now. I'm such a stickler like that. You said it, Vis, and you used it, and I'm like, yeah, that's the term that they use. Or was it the Floyd Mayweather? Yeah, it was the Floyd Mayweather thing. You said, I think you said, what did you say? Published by. You said it. Responded. Let me get to the responded ones, not the unresponded. Where are you? You said boxers ain't in financial debt. They're geriatrics.
Yeah.
Here we do have like geriatrics time and geriatrics in the hospitals. Like we have a geriatric ward. Dr. P, you're not a geriatric.
Yeah, man. Look, I would have appreciated this rematch more if it was 2018, but it's not.
We're here now.
It's 2026. We're dipping to the future.
The first fight was a snooze fest, and it was 5 years too late.
Yeah.
Dr. P and Virtuoso as well, and Modakin Boxing as well. Yeah, it was 5 years too late, and it was boring as fuck. And I don't want to see it now that you lot are old OAPs, old age pensioners. I don't want to. There's no reason for it. When I saw that Floyd had fucking I'm retired, I was just like, what the
McGregor did lose. He lost on the ground. He didn't lose standing up. So he's a hell of a fighter, and he's a very, very tough competitor.
Come on, Floyd. Why do we have to see you?
Canelo go he's a hell of a fighter, man.
He's a hell of a fighter. I make smart investments. You know that.
Terrible, man. I don't know why. And he's doing the Mike Tyson fight at the same time. Where did I have that?
When is that going down?
September.
Oh wait, so he's fighting Manny then? Like what? The same month?
Oh yeah.
What else is happening in September?
September 19th. Yeah. No, he's gonna do my guy first.
He's doing Mike first, right? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
So
When's that fight?
be coming up soon, is it not?
I'm not sure when that one is. Yeah, I don't know when that one is yet. I don't think
they put a date with that.
Nope,
Is it?
not yet.
Okay,
well,
now I'm getting skeptical of this thing happening.
Me too. I was just about you just took the words out of my mouth. Maybe it's not really happening. Maybe it's just, we've got the do you know, as I said in my report, we tried hard to get a Shane Mosley.
Floyd just turned 49 today, right?
Yeah. Today's his birthday.
He didn't want to fight Shane Mosley again. You know, that guy pretended he was someone else on the text. Like we rang it. Do you know what we would do? Like Shane, anytime he was here, right, we'd do phone. I like, let's phone someone famous every time you come. Like, and I just Cuba Gooding Jr. The first time we did Deontay Wilder, right?
Yeah.
We did Cuba Gooding Jr. and we did Sean Porter. Sean Porter don't like me. He's like, Shay was like, yeah, I'm in England, you know, I'm with Lady Shan, she my girl, man, a boxing content creator. And then what's his name? Sean Porter goes, yeah, I'm aware of her.
Oh, what?
I already did a couple of reports saying Sean Porter. Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, so he's pissed off. So he's like, yeah, I'm aware of her. Yeah, so we did Sean Porter. And then we did Mayweather. Mayweather had two numbers. One of them didn't work. One of them, it just rang. I wish Shane was it. One of them, right, he wouldn't pick it up. So then Shane rang Mayweather, someone from Mayweather that's tied to Mayweather. And Shane went, he read out the number. And the guy said, yeah, that's Floyd's number. I just spoke to him yesterday. And Shane was like, all right, anyway. So then we go back and we call. He doesn't pick up, right? So then I think I said Miguel Cotto, but it was so Shane texted and went, Floyd, like, how about you fighting me, man? We can do it a pro bout or an exhibition. And then Floyd texts back and he goes, who's this? This isn't Floyd. And then Shane goes, yes, it is. And he goes, nah. He said something why we knew it was Floyd, that bit. He said, no, he said, you got the wrong number as well. Then he went, no, you got the wrong number. This isn't Floyd. I'm a high school kid. And I was like, there'd be no way that you knew Miguel Cotto, because he alluded to what he was talking about. I said, there'd be no way as a high school kid you'd know who Sugar Shane Mosley is and Miguel Cotto. You just wouldn't. Like, you'd be one of the few, like 17-year-olds that, or 17, 18-year-olds that know who Sugar Shane Mosley is at this stage. Come on. And Miguel Cotto. I don't think you. So it was like Floyd. By this time, I'm texting now. Floyd, this is you. And then and I said there'd be no way that a high schooler would know. No, because this is what he did. So we said, why don't, he said, it's so Shane said, I'd love to fight you. We could do a pro bout or an exhibition. And he went, who's this? And then he went, it's Shane. And then Floyd dumb, he goes, I don't know who Shane Mosley is. I'm a high school. That's and then Shane Mosley. We just said Shane. And there'd be no way a high schooler would know.
Oh man.
Oh jeez.
That's embarrassing.
Oh. Bro, all you had to do was say 2 words, wrong number, and not say nothing else. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say.
So when
His word.
When I text that now, he texts back low, ha 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 ha. Like basically, you got me, and I got you. And then
that's funny.
Yeah,
that is funny. Hey, yo, check. Can I tell that story?
Yeah, I didn't tell you that story, did I? Yeah.
No. Can I tell it? Can I retell it to some people?
Yeah, you can it was crazy what Floyd did to not that he wants no parts of Shane because Shane nearly dropped him twice in the second round of their fight. So
yeah.
Shane still hits hella hard. He's not the Shane Mosley of old, but
he can still crack. He can still crack, man.
I'm not the Mayweather.
That was the last thing to go.
So if Shane clocks him, you might feel embarrassed. I think that's he just didn't want to. He doesn't like Shane when they was doing their face off and there, behind the gloves are off type of thing. I sat there and I watched it with Shane, like we watched stuff back. And I was like, Floyd ran rings around you with the speaking because I said, if you'd have known me then, man, I could have been your ghostwriter. He said you would have known all the stuff to come back with Floyd. You got all the words. I said, I know you. I said, you don't have no words. You're just sitting there and Floyd's telling you X, Y, Z. Yeah, crazy. Come on, man. You needed a ghostwriter like how Drake does. Come on.
I don't know Shane Mosley. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shane, he don't want to fight. He don't want to give Shane
Doing too much, bro. Just to avoid fighting him, doing too much.
Manny Pacquiao ducked him as well. Manny Pacquiao agreed to fight Shane last year. The agreement last year when Shane was here. Shane was here twice last year, right? So January and the fight was July. And Manny, so I was, again in the room. So Manny was like, I need 10 million to do the fight.
Yeah, okay.
I had to do the Manny fight 3 years ago. And Manny wanted 10 million there, and there just wasn't that on the table. No. So he outpriced himself there. And then last year, Manny agreed. I think they got the 10 million, I don't know. And then in the end, he went and going to fight Floyd. So they both ducked Mosley in their senior ages. I don't want to hear it. I know this firsthand.
And you know what, Chan? I think Pacquiao priced himself out against Crawford.
Yeah, he did that. He wanted 40. Oh, yeah. What did he want? 20?
40 million.
Yeah. He said he wanted 40. Yeah, literally. That's what. Yeah.
That's what he does. That's what he do.
That's why I'm so glad when he retired or when he got beat, because like now everybody can't use him as an excuse to not fight each other anymore.
Yeah, that's it. So I just saw them both in a different light, Manny and Floyd. I'm like, you lot, no, okay, you choose Mosley and Manny was a fucking great fight. When I watched, when I watched that with, I watched. It's wild. It's wild being a kid, right? Like, and you grow up and you watch those fights, like I was telling you about the cable, and we had HBO, right? Then we could have HBO in the UK if you had cable, right? So I would be I'm watching these fights. Ain't it weird how the universe then turns and you got Shane Mosley in your house, and we're now watching we're watching him versus Canelo. I'm like, what was going through your head there? Like, I said, you look nervous on that ring walk. Like I'm asking him all these questions. I was like, did you think you was going to lose? He was like, he goes, I had an injury. I was 40. I was 41. Like he said, and I was like, you couldn't even hit Canelo back. He's like, as you get older, he's just like, he goes, you start being more gun shy. So I got all the details, and then when we watched the Manny Pacquiao one, he was like, I was coming off an Achilles injury. He said, I couldn't believe. I said, at least you looked handsome on the canvas. I said, what happened? Because Manny's he's a hitter, but he's not like that to knock you down. He said, I didn't see the shot, and he said that's one of the hardest that I've been hit. He said, I couldn't believe it. That's why I was on the floor, like out on the canvas. He was like, how did the fuck I get here?
Oh yeah.
was telling me all of it. He said, plus I had Achilles heel coming ruptured 4 months previously. So because Shane's got 2 big stitches, like scars, keloid scars at the back of left and right Achilles. Yeah. And then he had
that took away a lot of his explosiveness. And then like I saw him even during that Floyd fight, he looked a little bit flat-footed, you know.
Yeah, he didn't have the legs. The Floyd fight, he was coming off I think a hernia operation.
Man.
So he had the 2 Achilles, hernia operation. So he's got all war rooms places, man. And I give it to Mosey, man. He gave himself to the game. He was like, there's no way that I'm missing out, and on them days, no way I'm missing out on $7 million and $10 million.
Payday. You want payday? I know that.
Yeah. Get the lights up. Yeah, so it was great to watch to get the insight to history, like of these things, to watch things back with the fighter that was in the fight, and like, what's going through your head? What was it you feel? Why did you do that? Why didn't you hit him with the right? Why didn't you? Could you have gone southpaw? And after we were going through everything, analyzing. Like it's fucking. It's sick when you hang out with Mosey like that, because he loves all of that talk. So shouts out to him. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. But we went off kilter, didn't we? So how are we going to Conor Benn? Let's get to this Conor Benn shit.
Yeah, let's get to this guy.
Yep. Conor Benn and his fucking lies, man. His lies.
Hate it.
Letting people know we had the weekly wrap up. What? Shiggity.
Oh.
That's right. Okie dokes. Conor Benn. He leaves. Matchroom. You lot, go ahead. I'll chime in. Anyone free for all? Let's go. Who wants to start?
Well, Chan, I think you'll agree with me when I say this. I have never really been like Conor Benn. I always thought he's had a very just terrible attitude, very volatile, just demeanor. Guy looks like, he just looks like he's ready to snap every time you see him. Damn near just explode with anger, And and there's certainly something wrong with a guy who would just confront a 62-year-old man for sharing a known fact. I'm talking about when he ran up on Duke McKenzie. It's like, did that make you feel better?
Terrible.
Did that make you feel better about yourself? Just confronting a senior citizen just for sharing what we already know online.
Yeah,
terrible. Come on, man. Like seriously, like
citizen. That's another one.
Come on. The guy just shared, like he just told everybody we already know. You gonna just run up on him like that? Come on, bruh. Like who?
Terrible.
What do you think you are? That's just you know what I'm saying. It's like, well, that's what I really like. This dude is out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like steroids, roid rage, or something.
Yeah, so like maybe it's a side effect of his pets, but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But in terms of like while he did please feel free to disagree, but like while he did what he did to Eddie, which was beyond fucked up. I was just beyond messed up. Like I can't say I'm I can't say I'm too surprised. I'm not surprised about him leaving Eddie, but I'm surprised about him going to Zuffa. That just was the surprise. And also like just hold that thought. I'll pass it right to you. But it's still like also because I'm aware I've actually been kind of irritated with Eddie over recent years, just due to his behavior and what he's done and stuff like that. How he was backing Conor when he really shouldn't have, because that kind of just messed him up too. It made him look not good. So I decided I'm sorry, I pity him, but I don't not really. You know what I'm saying? So
this no contract shit was crazy because it's only like. So Anthony Joshua had signed a lifetime thing with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Anthony Joshua's one of the loyal cats. Like he knows where his bread was buttered. Him and Eddie came up same time. Like Anthony came up to the Olympics. Eddie was new, taking over his dad's business. They're always Anthony Joshua's got what's the stocks in Matchroom boxing. He actually has shares. He has shares actually. Eddie, their family gave him shares, so that's how much they love. But you gotta have contracts, Eddie.
Yep.
You gotta have contracts. That was a rookie move, to be honest. And I know why you didn't, because Dillian White wasn't on a contract either.
Mugs if we didn't take this fight. Rastafari.
Yeah, but you got mugged, Eddie. Dillian White wasn't on a contract. He was on a fight-by-fight basis, but didn't need a contract. I'm a type of loyal person. From I tell you something, my word is my bond. Like, I'm just going to shake on it. I got you. Especially if you lend me money.
Yep.
And dig me out of a fucking hole, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let me get this down. Sometimes I don't like the glare of these fucking things. Dig me out. You dig me out of a hole, right? That's what you did. Dig me out of a hole. Defended me. Kind of took a dent in your reputation. Defended me because I'm like literally a drug cheat, right? And I couldn't do that. The least what Conor, and I'm gonna I don't know if everybody knows what I'm gonna say, what I heard today, what's gonna happen. The least that you could have done was say to Eddie, guess what? This is what's happening. I do want to go, but let's meet up. They took holidays together with each other's families and stuff like that. Do you understand? Eddie, like, it went beyond boxing. When Eddie asked for a phone call, you shouldn't have said no. You've got that guy, the new manager, who's managing a few people.
Keith Connolly. That's the guy's name. Yeah, he manages Edgar Berlanga. I think Richardson Hitchens.
Yeah.
Lisa Bumgarner, I think he manages her too, and they all left Matchroom. I guess he all advised them to leave when they could have stayed. So
yeah, he's advising. So, but what we're realizing now is that Conor Benn is going to Sky via Zuffa.
I think so.
No, it's already. I already know because Gareth A. Davis let it slip in today's commentary with Ade. It came up and I watched it, and he went, yeah, because they're going into the Sky. They're going to Sky Sports Zuffa. So that's where they're going to do their UK domination. Conor Benn is going to be their super.
That's what I figured.
Yeah,
that's what I figured.
Pay-per-view. I heard someone say this. I could have been. Was it you, Riso? That someone said I feel that Zuffa will go to Sky.
I wasn't the one who said that, but I had an inkling that when Zuffa was going to get into the game, right?
Yeah.
I figured that the worst case scenarios for these promoters and the sanctioning bodies who benefit from the promoters, that get TV money, all that money is trickled down to them. Is that Zuffa could potentially, with the capital that they have behind them, right? That they can secure media rights. They can even have TV buys. Time buys. They have the money for it. That is the worst case scenarios because like when you're trying to compete with them, it's like, well, what are the fight days that you have? Do you have openings for your roster? And if once your boxing content gets streamlined through only one app, then you could face this complication of gaining the audience that you need in order to stick around. Now, credit to Eddie, yeah, he got his 5-year deal with him, but as far as I know, you don't have the fighters. You're losing some of your fighters to Zuffa.
The stable isn't as deep as it used to be. Yeah,
exactly. Not just Zuffa, but MVP, because they're cornering the market as far as with the women's fight. With women's boxing. Yep. So Eddie has to have his ducks in a row in order for things to happen. And I get it. I think what Eddie was trying to do was like he was waiting for this deal to go down before signing Conor long term because he did have plans for him.
Because he had plans. Conor was on the promo, as you could see.
But Conor is so fucking dim-witted and thick-skulled that he doesn't see the long-term goals of and the benefits of that. He just wants the money right now. The thing is, I don't know what the hell Zuffa is going to do with him, considering that, hey, he hasn't been a welterweight in however many years.
I don't know if
and he hasn't fully made 160. He's gotta get a fucking catch weight just to fight fucking Wash like Chris Eubank. Like, come on, like it's like, yo, dog, you gotta see the forest from the trees, man. Like, yo, maybe they're just using him because like they just want to show Eddie, like, yo, you want to compete with us? This is what we're gonna do to you. And you know what he said? You know what Dana White said to him? Like, yo, I think there was a UFC broadcast like this past weekend, right? And he called Eddie Hearn the biggest bitch in the world. Straight up.
Yeah, he did, Jen.
He did. The biggest pussy. He basically called him pussy. So now Eddie Hearn pretty much got to step to him, bro.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't know bite his tongue, man. He'll say if he says some shit, he'll say it.
He's that type of dude, bro. Like, look, he's part of that whole Trump cult that's like they feel empowered to talk, recklessly.
Reckless
So,
with no what's the word? They talk it with impunity. Like there's this
yeah.
yeah.
And I agree with Julius, from Ring IQ, bro. He said it best, like, yo, this guy's a shark.
Yeah.
But Chen, so
hang on. How he took
yeah.
Conor Benn was so cold because you remember prior to that, the last 5-6 days a week, they be going back and forth until like just before the Conor Benn. So they knew the whole time. Conor knew the whole time. Conor's on the fucking poster. Conor's in the DAZN commercial.
Right.
Like Eddie's always talking about, I've got big plans. He's a superstar. He's a pay-per-view star. This and that. He's going to be a champion. Then you went to the ops because what they're offering is him to be the main guy, giving £15 million, $18 million, £15 million. I don't know who this first fight. Cut it out with this is a one-fight deal. Everybody use your logic. This isn't a one-fight deal. He doesn't snake Eddie because it's a one-fight deal. He rang out a big statement saying thank you to Matchroom for everything they've done. You don't do that for a one-fight deal. Take him. He's not Canelo or a Joshua where they're ready to splash multi-millions for one fight because you make them multi-millions. He's not that level. Let's not go too far with this Conor Benn.
I think he got overpriced. I think that's what happened. Eddie Hearn hyped him up, and it's like, yo, he would not have had the commercial value if it wasn't for Eddie Hearn. That's why I thought he should have been fucking thankful for him of giving him the opportunity to find his fucking stadium fights.
I don't know if when I said in the group when this first came out, I said if that was me, at least I would have said here's $1 million or $2 million, Eddie, out of the deal. Thank you very much.
He did him dirty. I know business is business, but he did him dirty. And I'm like, yo, I heard what you told me in the group chat. Like, this man grew gray hairs defending this dude with the fucking, the pads.
Eddie went gray defending fucking Conor Benn. He used to have brown hair naturally. He dyes it now. He went. It's sickening. I think it's bad. Like, because people go, well, fighters leave promotional companies all the time. Yes, but this one was
not like this.
This one was different. This was different. They went on a holiday together. Eddie loaned him hundreds of thousands because he wasn't able to fight and he still had the bills. Like, what Conor Benn saying, I'm doing this because for my kids. You're a liar. For the 2 Eubank fights, you amassed £20 million. That's $26 million. Your kids was always set. Even before those fights, your kids was always set because you wouldn't have had them. You would have made. You're from the Benn family. I want my kids to have a better life than I did. Then he kind of tried to pull it back.
What? He was born with a silver spoon.
In Australia, you went to private school and you got sent to Spain. Do you remember when Conor Benn first came on the scene? He had an Australian accent.
Oh shit!
Wow, yeah, I kind of remember that. Yeah,
pull it all the way back.
I never heard that before. I got to go back and see that.
I'll pull it all the way back. He's fluent
when he had cornrows.
Yeah, he's fluent in Spanish, and he had Australian.
He has the money to go around. Like, come on, like, wait for nobody.
He really said because of my kids. You see, like.
That's just holding the baby in front of the gun. The person that's
Oh my God, man, this guy.
Shut the
Jeez.
fuck up, because if you bring your kids in something, everybody says, all right, well, it's your kids. We can't really go against what you're saying. No, bitch, I'm going against what you're saying. Your kids was always fine. You actually had another one. So you was fine. Like Eddie shouldn't have had to loan you hundreds of
You can
thousands.
afford child support.
That means you was living beyond your means then. Like, why did it cost hundreds of thousands to tide you over? Like, what did you do?
That's a little strange. Wasn't he making a lot of money then? Yeah, you would
Yeah,
think.
I thought this is what I don't. But unbeknownst to me, your dad's Nigel Benn. You've always been good. You went to private school, Conor Benn. Don't act like 20 million wasn't going to put. Do you know how much private school? It's not as much as people fucking think. So with the money that they've got, private school here, it's gonna cost you anything between 28,000 to, if it's an elitist, 100K for a year. I get it. I got it. It's still expensive, right? But what I'm saying is, in the grand scheme, you got paid 20 million for 2 URAC fights, plus the fights that you was fighting before. You were still getting 200 thou out here and there, weren't you? More than that, 400 thou. Like, even when you was knocking out Chris Algieri, you was still over 100K fights. You was still getting paid like 300K, 400K.
You know, it's funny because because Chad, this kind of reminds me of crap. But somebody talked about it in a video, and it was a good point. Who was it? Maybe it was Headman, but he said that in hindsight, just think how Eddie probably should have just got rid of Conor Benn after those Cedric Paynon fights, especially the first one. Just imagine if he just would have just tossed him like a bad habit after that first one.
Yeah. Where would he have ended up?
Yeah, exactly. If he just would have got rid of him then, be like, oh, you know what, this kid, he ain't got it.
But did Eddie do that because Conor Benn was a hot commodity? Because we've seen Eddie Hearn, just.
I mean, what the thing is, after the first penalty fight, why did he keep him on? Why did he keep him after that? Because of who was, like, you think because of his name or his last name or who his dad was?
You know, and that's why I disagree with Dana White when he says that Eddie Hearn has no vision. He did. Like, he probably did saw the Chris Eubank fight, down the line, and how he was going to make, promote that shit, make money off of their names.
And then also when Conor turned pro, because I was really into all of this at the time. My memory is impeccable for this. Eddie Hearn made a promise with Nigel Benn saying that, you sign my son and you look after him and you look after his career down to, the pinpoint. Like, I trust you to look after my son. And Eddie Hearn,
he did that.
His dad seeing Nigel Benn, and Chris Eubank, going to their weddings, seeing them train. As a 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 8-year-old, they've known Eddie since he was a child.
Yep.
So this was a gas moment where Eddie's now looking after the legend's son.
Yep.
So it looked good on Eddie's resume to be able to do that, So I think he did all of this. Not saying that Eddie didn't do this because he's still got a kind heart, because you have to have some kind of kind heart to even take a hit on your reputation that your dad built for decades, right? But it was also
whereas Frank Smith, I've seen him on Talk Sport. Like, he handled it with so much neutrality, but he's not the one that's economically and emotionally invested in him.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah. Frank Smith was like nonchalant about it. He was just like, listen, we just move on. And I never liked him anyway. But Frank Smith told the thing, and we just move on. I never liked him anyway. Yeah.
Oh, wait, Chan? Oh, sorry.
Frank, weren't you? Would you say age?
Oh, no, could you would you mind going back up to highlight an earlier comment? I kind of wanted to address that right quick. Oh, you just said everybody ducked Terrence besides Spence. Well, Spence ducked him for
That's our Jedi.
I know Silvestri said that.
No, that's everybody ducked Terrence. That's it. Oh, it's Silvestri. I thought that was Jedi. Everybody ducked Terrence besides Spence. No, Spence ducked him, love.
For 5 years. For 5 years. So he fought him eventually, but he ducked him for 5 years.
Did you not hear the term, like, he's on the wrong side of the street?
Side of the street. Come on, Silvestri. You was there. You was there when I was going back and forth in 2021 with these.
Did he not remember when after I think the Danny Garcia fight, I'm just thinking about riding my horses. I don't even know what Terrence is doing here.
Manny out
You know.
himself. This one ducked him. The whole heavyweight, the whole welterweight division ducked him. All of them. Right,
including Spence. He eventually fought him, but he ducked him too. So
the names in the welterweight division ducked him. Obviously,
but
come on, Silvestri. That's not true.
Spence did too. Like he popularized the across the street, literally. So.
Bye, Dr. P. Thank you.
Bitches.
Yeah, I mean that's just bullshit. But Silvestri, come on, stop it.
Yeah, man.
So with Conor Benn going to Zuffa and Zuffa going to Sky Sports, they're just going to make Conor Benn the man, and he's going to make. They'll have him out in America. They'll have him spearheading.
Yeah.
So I think if you look at it like that, just for what it is, it looks like they're going to make him like a megastar, and it's going to be amazing for his career. But I don't think they've factored in like how limited Conor Benn is, and that
which is why they got to put him in showcase fights. That's how they got to build him up.
Because if he gets,
they can't put him in the deep end right now.
Yeah, even if he gets his ass, everyone's waiting for his ass to get
whooped. Oh, I know. I mean, Chan, like, how much do you want to bet if that shit happens? Bye, Conor. Nice working with you.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna want to go back to Eddie. He's not gonna take you back for this period of time. Probably take you back.
Oh man, that'll be the day.
But it won't be the same dynamic. Yeah, it won't be the same fucking.
It'll be strictly business, just like Frank said.
But it's just amazing how this guy is earning this. I mean, was the Eubank fights that really did this, that kind of increased his marquee value. So and in those fights, he lost the first, of course, decisively. Then the rematch, he beat Eubank, who was half dead. And I don't think, and it's a lot of people aren't really even taking that into account. So it's like this guy's still not proven or tested at the highest level.
Yeah, and he's got the cheek to talk down on multi-division champions.
Like who are more accomplished than he is, much better resumes than him.
Undisputed. And I saw him yesterday. I left the comment. Who was he berate? Or was it? It might have been on Instagram. On Instagram, it was like they had something, and I was just like, he was saying, oh yeah, he said they asked him on Skype, but I saw the clip on Instagram. They said if Chris Eubank wants a trilogy at 168, would you fight him? And he said, oh man, I need to fucking find it. This guy is such a liar. He was like, ultimately, he said, this is all he says, ultimately. But ultimately, he did say he would do it, right? He said, because I feel like I'm the better boxer, better ring IQ, better rigidity, better speed, better that, right? And better power. So I would do it at 168. If Chris wants to do at 168, I'll do it at 168. Like, doesn't have to have no rehydration. Like, that's his natural weight. I'll fight Chris at his natural weight. Now, hear the contradiction. Because then, when the fucking Shakur Stevenson thing came up, he told Shakur that Shakur would have to be Shakur and him, they were saying that there had to be a hydration cap on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's what Shakur wanted. And then with Benn, the Conor didn't want that. He said no. Yeah.
But Shakur's the little what I'm saying is, even though Shakur's full of shit for that anyway, Shakur's the little guy, and you didn't want to do anything IPF because of rehydration and stuff, but it was okay to drain. If you felt that you could have fought Chris Eubank Jr. at 168, at least you should have just said, let's do it at 168 then. That's why I know Benn's full of shit, because he talks a good game, and then when it comes and the shit hits the fan, you'll see him fighting a tuna can.
See, so it's like you'll drain Chris Eubank, put a rehydration clause on him, but then you don't want to do the same thing, and then now for a third fight, you're saying you go up to 168?
Yeah, that's what you said. Do that. You're a liar. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Hey, Jacque. No, you would. No, you wouldn't.
I think what was one of the few last opponents that he fought? I think it was Dobson.
Yeah.
I believe I ran into him like when I left the match. When it was over, the Shakur versus Teofimo fight. I ran into him and Triple G of all people, and I should have asked. I should have asked Dobson about Conor Benn. Like, yo, I don't think this dude was like all that good. Even then, I knew this guy was limited. Like
I mean, did Dobson
even
give him a
before
tough
that,
fight?
he did, and he still couldn't crack. This was after the Coleman thing shit. You know, he was cleared to fight in America. You know, but the UCAT shit, you know, they wasn't gonna let him fight there. But yeah, I remember he just didn't look all that good, man. Even when he fought Sammy Vargas before he popped, the Sammy Vargas fight, he looked like trash.
When he did America, that was at 154, wasn't it?
Yeah. He had 2 fights there. Yeah.
He ain't even got a British title. Conor Benn is a celebrity fighter. That's all it's going to be.
He's a Nepo baby. Nepo baby.
Same. They're just not there. They're going to chat shit, talk about, oh, it's a legacy. No, they're not here there for legacy. They're here for a good time, not a long time. I get it. I got it. You want to get your money. But please don't use your kid as the reason why you backstabbed Eddie Hearn, because that's even more egregious because you're chatting shit. You're a liar.
Yeah.
We all know that's not true. We all know your life, your backstory, man. You know what I'm saying? You didn't struggle. You didn't want for nothing growing up.
Didn't want for nothing at all. Come on. Oh, I want my kids to have a better life than me. Okay, what was that then? You had the silver spoon.
Oh, poor Conor.
Oh, Charles, his accent, you got it. That was hilarious. Oh, shit.
I lived there where he lives. I lived.
Check this shit. A video of him resurfaced to where, like, he's actually, this was a few years ago, where he's talking up Eddie Hearn. He could talk about loyalty, naturally. You can't teach that. You can't teach that.
Bro, he just signed the fucking Zuffa. He just signed the Zuffa, and he's saying to Ryan, yo, keep my belt warm for me.
That was a good accent.
Oh shit! Okay, my fault.
Yeah, thank you.
Accent. You did that.
Yeah,
well.
I don't usually talk off.
Just to hear the conviction in his, you can't teach that. Like he's like just serious. Like bro, but and now you do this shit. Now you do this shit today.
On the other side of grass. Grass ain't greener. Loyalty means everything to me.
He's a cornball.
Yeah, corny. I've never liked his personality. I keep saying this. I saw him at the Ring Magazine Awards. I said he stood right next to me there. I was sitting down at the table. I thought, there's no way in hell I'm asking him for nothing. I don't want.
I look at him. I'm talking to him. Shit.
Tio was a clown. I was like, that clown. He was in a Zorro cape.
Oh yeah, good lord. You're looking like Dallas Store Zorro.
Doing some stuff. He just wanted the attention. I remember I said to Shay, look at that wanker. He was like, who's that? I was like, that's Teofimo. Wanker. He went, oh, that's him. Then Teofimo turned around and Shay was like, yeah, he's doing too much. Doing way too much.
I wish they post the full fight of Shakur and Teo, because I need something to improve my mood so I can feel happy.
He was wearing a Dracula cape and one of the big hats with glasses. He looked like he was going to be in the Wizard of Oz. He just looked like the Grand Wizard or something. He's just a dick.
Oh my god,
he's such a dick. But yeah. So I mean, I don't know where we're gonna. Who does Conor Benn fight then? Because it's not Pacquiao, it's not Mayweather.
Well, that's a good question. Honestly, I don't even know, man. If he leaves, if he does leave Golden Boy, yes, I'd say he does. Yeah, that's a possibility, a high possibility if he leaves.
But Ryan Garcia beats Conor Benn, so I mean,
I think so. Yeah.
Would he have to get loaned out? Like, how does that work? Because Conor Benn would be the one that would be sending the offer, or what would be? I don't know how it works. So,
yeah, I'm guessing it would be on his end because I mean, because Golden Boy, they ain't got,
again, it's dependent. It's dependent on which, you know, if he's actually done with Golden Boy after that Barrios fight, then okay, yeah. But I don't know exactly what his contract situation is because Oscar is contending that he's still under contract.
Oscar said there's more fights. He's got him.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's telling the truth because you know they're both fucking liars. So I have no which one is telling the truth at this point in time. So who warrants a £15 million fight then? If it ain't Ryan Garcia,
I have no clue.
Yeah, man, that's
I just think they just gave it to him to take him from Eddie, and that was it.
I think so. That was the
yeah. They was like, act now and think later.
That was the carrot. Yeah.
We'll get him. We're going on Sky Sports. Eddie ain't beating us. He called us all types of things. We called it back. We got Sky Sports, his old stomping grounds. We're going to take his top fighter after Anthony Joshua, and that's it. And money buys everything. And unfortunately, Eddie ain't going to be able to rival their money, because what offers Conor Benn, because he's in that celebrity world, he can go and make a WWE appearance and get involved in that, you know, as a character. Doesn't have to fucking wrestle. You know, they get him to do a choreography.
Yeah.
Clothesline, Conor Benn, like, you know, they get him to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking 20 million. You know, they can put him in a lot of different pies, and you in that pie, you in that pie, you in that pie. You got the WWE, you've got Zuffa, you've got I don't know, you Sky Sports with Zuffa. We put
He could be in the UFC, you know, watching the fights.
My bad. We can get you in doing octagon fights where we're doing boxing, but in an octagon ring, you're going to be the A side. It's all going to.
There's Conor Benn and Power Slap, you know.
Yeah, that's he's so greedy and he's so fame hungry that you dissed Eddie for that. But you knew if you stayed with Eddie, you would actually have to fight real fights.
You would. I mean, Eddie you couldn't keep him protected for longer. I mean, forever, man. You have to step him up. Yeah, seriously.
They got some return, I'm sure, in their investment, but there was more that they needed. You dipped because you knew you was going to have to start fighting world champions, mate.
I think it's like, because he's been a pro for like 10 years, and you still have nothing on your resume, nothing at all.
Yeah, it tells me that you're not really after it. You're just there, you know.
You ain't even got a British title.
No British, no Commonwealth, no English, nothing.
Skip steps, which is why it was so cynical of him being in the WBC rankings in the first place.
Yeah, you're there. You're highly ranked. He was talking about that, because you know I'm number one in WBC.
That's because Maurice he'd be peeping those purses, man.
Constantly, like what you said, it was on my screen. We bullshit constantly.
Yep.
Because I maintain this all the time. Like what they should have done after because I've talked about this several times. It's like after he was trying to pit him and Josh Kelly against each other when they were prospects. Conor Benn won his fight after Abinesian beat him. You should have had him fight Abinesian. You just should have had him do it just to see where he was.
But Josh Kelly, oh, that's nice. Josh Kelly said that he was on TalkSport today. Hassan, we're going to get to you in a minute. Actually, Josh Kelly said I'll batter Conor Benn if they put him. He's too small for me, by the way.
Oh, well, now, yeah. I mean, so.
And I carry more power than people.
I actually believe that. I think so. I think he'd win if they fought now. I would. I pick Josh Kelly. Easy. That's. I think that's an easy fight, to be honest. So
it outpoint him. He might even touch canvas with Josh because he's a smaller guy. Yeah. Even like doesn't matter. He's coming down in the weight, like what we said. He's still the smaller guy to Josh Kelly. Conor Benn's really, really small guy. It's not a big lad at all. 154. I mean, 160 is his absolute limit, and that wouldn't be him fighting naturally at once. He could never like naturally, like Canelo went and was really small, but just still could fight at 168. Yeah. Conor Benn couldn't do that. He can't. No, doesn't have enough skill set to be able to do it. Just couldn't do it. He just wouldn't be able to do that. So I don't know if you can make middleweight. I mean, welterweight, and there's no 154 in Zuffa. So he said, "I'm walking around right now at 155. So I can get down to 147. I can get down to it. Go on then."
Okay.
He's between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. So good luck to them because, in my opinion, yet again, I've got my Michael Jackson emoji here, me in the movies with the popcorn. Because I know this is not going to fare well. I know this isn't going to go down how he thinks it is. I know it ain't. Because you can't do shit like that, right? And then get good things. It just doesn't work like that. The laws of averages and the laws of like versus like and evil versus evil gets back evil. Bad attracts bad. It's how it is. That's the laws of the universe. You can't do that fuck shit to Eddie. And you've got that manager. What's his manager called again?
Keith Conman.
Yeah, Keith Connolly. Yeah, he's been the common denominator when it comes to fighters leaving,
leaving match room.
Yeah.
So it's
which, by the way, let me just say this: Keith Connolly has like his profile of like fighters that he has. I'm like, they're kind of overrated, man. Especially Berlanga. There you go.
Always going to be trash. I don't give a fuck.
Hitchens, you disappointed me. Oh, I'm gonna be a free agent, and then you get this fight, and then you pull out.
That guy's full of shit.
And now you're gonna have to vacate your belt because you gotta move up now if you're really sick.
His breakdown on Richardson Hitchens. He said, "You look like a black African. You were so black on the scales." He said, "You looked like a black No, he said he was because he was emaciated on the scales. But he said, "Yeah, my guy, we all feel sick coming into a fight. That's what making weight." He's like, "Y'all cats gotta what did he say? You gotta get a private chef." He's like, "Private chef costs 10 grand. That's all it costs. Cry a private check, get your ass down there." It was a bad weight cut. You know, Tim Bradley is all animated. I was in stitches. It's true. Pay the 10 bags. He goes, if you're a fighter and you're getting a purse that's 500K and above, go and get a fucking vet. I mean, vet, chef. Maybe some of them need a vet because they're dogs.
Yeah.
But get a chef and you get your weight cut correct.
Yeah.
Now you want to go to 147. So basically, you're not going to do this fight. Oscar Duarte, poor him. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for you, son. You got 99 problems.
Yeah, because that's his payday fucked up, man. I'm sure he was pretty much looking forward to get that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he
I hope they paid him, well for that.
At least
maybe a copy. No money. He doesn't get no money.
Damn.
He can make the fight
so then Oscar, is saying that he wants to, schedule, the fight. Run that.
Ain't gonna happen. He's gonna.
He's running. He's running to 147.
He's going 147. He's gonna drop that IPF. No way he's gonna do that to himself all over again. He just won't do it because I was picking Duarte to beat him.
So was I.
I had hope for him. I thought maybe he'll box him, but nah.
He's boring.
He had cold feet.
And he's corny like Edgar Berlanga. Now them two are friends. They go on vacation together.
Yeah.
Oh God.
They talk a lot of shit, but then when it comes to
that's why Edgar running around saying the N-word.
I see why you like. He's a Brooklyn. Is he a Brooklyn cat? Isn't he?
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah, they both are. Yep.
Yeah. I know Berlanga. Like, I mean, I just don't think he's about nothing. Sorry. I was never high on him. I thought he was mad boring. And when he did that free agency shit in the ring, I remember saying to the group, I said, "Look at Eddie's face. See, Eddie felt yes. Why the fighters like Eddie helps? I'll give Eddie this, man. Eddie will bring you up, and he will make you a world champion if you've got the goods to become one, and he'll put you into fucking position to do that and make good money." But have you noticed they like to shit on him? Like so did Lawrence Okoli. So did fucking everyone that fought Boazzi shitted on it. Like they like to do this shit. And have you noticed when they shit on Eddie and they try to do something else, it falls apart.
It's like people have been chatting around that. It's like the mentality that Eddie Hearn maintains that he's a courteous man, but they think that he's soft. So it's like Eddie Hearn has to be ruthless to them to gain their respect.
Especially, I guess, in the American sector, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it seems that, he's more proper speaking guy, and they think, British, so you soft. Yeah, I know. Maybe cutthroat, but at the end of the day, I know Eddie is still cutthroat in certain business angles, and he will bat for his fighters. But at the end of the day, right? Guess what? You just got to be who you are. Like, I don't care if you think that I'm soft. Like, I'm not changing my personality, but I'll show you that I'm soft but I won't change my personality. The moves that I'll just put on this chessboard I'll make, you'll know that you can't fuck with me. Because the thing about the UK versus like the US, we're quite stealth mode with certain things that we don't really too much say like what we're gonna do. Like we kind of do it, and then America's like Hollywood, boom boom, like they bust through the door. Now it's like, this is grrr, you know what I mean? Whereas the UK's like dun, 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 the cat burglar, just in black, get to the man in the bed and just slit your throat like that, or have a silencer, like, you know what I mean? It's very two different kind of styles. You can only be yourself, but Eddie does have to tighten up. You can't be having people that's not on contracts, because you got to have a lifetime contract. You locked in now. So
what does Hassan have to say about this, man? Like, what do you think about all this, man?
Just pass to Hassan.
Yeah, Hassan, do you know some of this? The reason why I didn't say it, Hassan, you could chime in on the bits that you know. What do you know, Hassan?
About what of it?
Have you been knowing anything about the Conor Benson?
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not following the boxing like that. You know.
Yeah, because I'm super casual, guys. That's what I'm saying. He's the MMA. You don't know bits of box. That's the type. Some bits.
Okay.
He won't follow the box. He's not in the box. Sayo, you're not in the box.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that he knows about like Sean O'Malley. Like you know who those guys are.
No, he knows like it's casual. He knows Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua.
Okay.
Yeah, he is just as how I'm just super casual in his field of MMA. He knows some bits, like when it comes to the casual topics, he'll ask me some things and say, Shan, look, what do you think about this? And I'll go, yeah, X, Y, Z, yeah, we're going to speak about that.
Okay.
His opinion, like when we're
just wanted to include him into the conversation.
I know, but my son, he's the greatest. He's coming in to do the. Do you want to do that? Guys? Is there anything else before I take it to the MMA news? So is everybody said what their piece?
No, I'm all good. I've said enough. In fact, I'm a dip on out. You know, because my battery's dying.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yo, thank you, Chan. Yo, AJ, good talking to you.
Yeah,
this has been trill. Love doing this.
Yeah, me too. I love it. I'll probably be on Jules's later. You know, once you get your fix and be like, now flowing. If Jules goes live, I'll probably hop on there. So we'll see.
Yeah.
The group anyway. On the flip side, all right.
All right, yo, peace out.
Peace out. Okay, but AJ, you want to hear the MMA news? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sticking around. I'm not going nowhere. Yep.
So now, I gotta get a clip. I do gotta get a clip for you, man. I forgot. I gotta get the MMA news. I'm gonna have that for next week. I'll have that done. But this is it's a weekly wrap up.
Oh, you're muted. John, you're muted.
Why did it mute me? And that's strange. We got Hus to the Sun, and we're coming with the MMA news. Go ahead, Hassan. Let's go. Put your chair up. Can you put your chair up? We can only see neck. Can you go a bit up? Can your chair come up a bit, or your camera? Yeah, so we got you in a better shot. There you go. Yeah, that's better. Go ahead.
Yeah. So in the MMA world, what we got going on, March 14, UFC Max Holloway versus Oliveira for the BMF title. So that's like the only good. That's like the only good big fight between now until April, because there's not a lot of big fights, a lot of big names between now and then. You know what I'm saying? So Ella, the UFC lightweight champion, he had a scandal last month.
Yeah.
Now he's clear of that, so there's no abuse or nothing. So he's gonna fight Justin Gaethje, who just defeated Patty last month event. But that screws up Airman, the Russian dude. He was promised by Dana White to get the title fight back in October, but he didn't get it at all.
Okay.
So
what division they fight? Division?
What was that?
What division? What weight class?
Well, all this is lightweight, the 155.
I need to learn that. I can't learn it. AJ, we gotta learn.
Hopefully, Airman will fight the fight between Max and Oliveira for the BMF title, because they already screwed him out of the lightweight title, and the BM title, it jumps around between welterweight and the lightweight division. And speaking of MVP, the boxing company, they hosted their first MMA fight in May 16 on Netflix. Gina versus Ronda Rousey.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. See, they've got the battle of the oldies coming and back from boxing and the Ronda Rousey. And what date is that? That's in a few weeks.
No, that's May 16th. Oh, what up, Jeff?
A couple of months, not too far.
I'm watching.
Who have you got winning that fight, Hassan?
Ooh, I gotta go with Gina because Gina used to dominate in strike force, and she left when because they're supposed to do that fight when Ronda Rousey, how you say, was climbing the ladder in the UFC and getting her name, but Gina left for Hollywood. Ronda got more famous, and same thing would happen with Cyborg, so she kind of screwed that up.
Is it Chris Cyborg?
Yeah, because Cyborg would have destroyed her, you know.
Yeah.
But Ronda balanced, you know. So, and there's a lot of Ronda's a little bit older. I'm not saying she can't go, but I'm definitely going for Gina on this one.
Yeah.
Wait, Ronda's older than Gina, or you said, or?
No, I think Gina's a little bit older than Ronda.
Oh, okay. I just want for sure. That's what I thought. So I just want to make sure.
Yeah, how old are they? I don't know even their age.
Let me find out. Let me see. I'll look them up.
They're old for women in the sport. They're not old like that. Right?
Okay, Gina Carano is 43 currently, and Ronda is
40.
She's 43. Gina Carano, and
Rousey 40.
Ronda is 39.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Because back in the heyday, Gina used to be dominated in Strike Force and Pride as well. I think she was in Pride, but yes, mostly Strike Force before Dana White bought it. Yeah. Ronda, she could have fought Chris Cyborg, missed that boat, but she fought Amanda Nunes, but she got destroyed by Amanda Nunes.
I saw that fight. Yeah, I remember she did.
Who is this, son? Sorry, poor parent, 22. They've got a wrench, so I must know them. Who is it?
Oh no, that's somebody from my subscribers.
Oh, okay. But they got a wrench.
Yeah, that's on my channel.
Oh, it's from yours. Hey, Queen Sparkle. Yes, thank you for coming through on this side as well. Salute. I was like, who is this? They've got a wrench. Changed their username. I didn't want to ignore them. Shouts out to you guys. Thank you for coming through.
Speaking of Gina Carano, just right quick, if I may add, she came out with two really good underrated movies that I liked back in the day. Because I'm a movie buff. I watch a lot of movie stuff and do a lot of channels in my spare time. And I'd watch these. I give these a look if you ever. One is called In the Blood, and the other is called Haywire. And actually, really good movies where Gina Carano played like the main role. I don't know if you saw those, Hassan, but they were actually pretty good movies. I remember back in the day.
Sound good.
Yeah, very underrated.
Yeah, I'll put that down for me and I'll try and check them out.
For sure, we'll do.
You know, I get your movie list. I need to check out a few. Just don't have no time. But go ahead, Hassan. Don't let us interrupt. Go ahead.
Carry on, sir.
No, it's all good. Yeah, and also on the PFL company, the Pro Fighter League.
Feedback coming back from somebody's phone, or Hassan, it might be you. Like the show's going back. Go ahead.
What about now? Am I good?
Yep.
All right. So PFL company, that's a separate MMA company. Friday, March 20th, they got Van versus Edwards. That's, if you know the UFC, that's Leon Edwards' younger brother in welterweight.
I don't.
Welterweight championship. They live in England. They train in England.
Oh.
Yeah, Leon.
Oh wow!
Edwards.
I know Leon Edwards had a brother who fought.
Do you know the guy? I know he's a kickboxer. I don't think he's in MMA.
No, his younger brother. He fights in the PFL.
Yeah.
What up, Annie?
Yeah, I know the PFL because Savannah Marshall was signed to that, and she actually didn't do any fights there.
She had one fight, which you won. She had one, which you won.
Yeah. Jake Paul was the one that was signed. I don't know if he was signed PFL, UFC, and he didn't do any fights.
Didn't fight at all.
They gave him the bag as well.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. You can get paid for not fighting.
I need that job.
Seriously.
Yeah. Like I said, but other than those 3 fights between now and April, there's nothing really going on big.
It mirrors boxing. There's nothing really big going on for us for the next, literally a couple of weeks. I mean, we've got Nunez versus Navarrete, but I mean, other than that, I mean, we ain't got massive. That's more of a purist fight anyway for for the purists. It's not really casual.
Yeah, and then there's one championship. They're not really doing nothing really.
Yeah.
Most of their fights happening in Thailand. So, but other than that, yeah, that's the MMA update so far.
That's where Tyson Fury was. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
I can't see her comment in my chat.
You want me to look?
Yeah, Annie Savage, what up? I can't see her for some. I'm trying to give her a range, but I can't see her.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? I bet you've heard that too many times. Sorry. Annie, did you okay? Would you tell us? Did you okay? There's a sign in the window. I bet
she's telling me. Now she's saying good night. Does that mean she talking to?
Good night, AJ. Meaning hello.
Hello. Oh, so it's Spay. It's Spay, but it's fine.
She said good night to me as well. She said good night, Shan. So I thought she was leaving, but maybe she's either saying good night, Shan, I'm going, and good night, AJ, I'm going, or maybe people say good night as a hello, like buenas noches, like you could say that.
Gotcha.
Well, it doesn't mean you're going to bed. It means just good evening. Good evening to you. Buenas noches. Yeah, but so
not so way, but that's okay. So
yeah. Shout out to you, poor parent 2025 2025 in the edificio. Ya tú sabes. I apologize, Hassan. This is my opinion. I like her avatar. Sorry, let me see. I like her avatar. There you go. You got all your people here. Has to the sun.
What up, Glow? What up, Vibrant? No, but for some reason I can't see Annie. That's like, what's going on?
Oh, you can't see him. Oh, hold up. Let me see if there's any setting that I've got. What? There was something that I did see that it said we are sharing simulcasting, right? Or you are. There was something that I thought I saw about sharing to the thing. I think it should be good. Sometimes it's like that. You can't see. I can see.
Yeah, I can definitely see her in there, but I'm trying to look at my phone. I can't see nothing. Like, what the hell happened?
Oh, on your phone.
Yeah, because I can see everybody except for Annie.
Except for Annie. Oh, why, Annie? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? For real? Annie's not okay. Annie, I can't help you. I don't know how to do it, girl. Because it's not on my side. You guys have all got wrenches there. You could do it after the show. The chat will come up after it gets processed, and you could just wrench her then.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hi, my opinion. In my opinion. Hello, thank you for coming through on Hassan's and coming through on our double stream. I appreciate that. Always giving Hassan, his support as well. And Hassan, you gave us the report. I'll have that, guys. I will do a separate clip where you can and I have some shorts of just Hassan doing the UFC news, the UFC MMA, So we've got just a few things to look out for. Could you remind me, Hassan, of when when it's come? What do we watch these fights on? What's the broadcast?
Well, right now the UFC made a deal with the Paramount Network. You can watch them. I think they're on ESPN.
And they're on Paramount. Fights. We have Paramount. You'd have to subscribe to Paramount. I used to, but yeah. I think AJ has Paramount. AJ,
I got Paramount. Yeah. Paramount Plus, I got it.
UFC's on there. I've got it on my feed. I subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe. Because when I subscribe to it, I don't watch nothing on it. And it's got a lot of good shit on it. And then it's not enough hours in the day.
But everybody misspelling my name. Sorry.
She's saying hi, Shango, to you, AJ. She's saying, can you see it, AJ? The comment.
Yes, Spay, not so way, but it's okay. Why everybody saying O instead of? Why everybody saying O instead of P? Like,
no, it's typo. Maybe it's a typo. They're close. The P and the O's next to each other on the keypad.
I might just go by the O now. I might just change it. So
yeah, go by there. Oh, let me get ready to take all these typos, of course, darling. Nice to meet y'all. Hugs. Oh no, have a nice sleep. I appreciate you. Hassan will be. Hassan's here doing a great thing with the MMA news. I'm gonna get my graphic designer guy to knock up a piece for Hassan news, MMA, something like that, you know. So I've got to get that knocked up. I will do that, and Simon will cut casts to his co-host legislation. Oh, thank you very much. You are all very nice, isn't it? Very, very nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very, very nice. AJ, so it's AJ say, sorry, my autocorrect, my typo.
all good.
And then we've got Jacob, Haley. Hello to you. And then we've got Hassan 1993. That's the hit the cash app for real. Hit the cash app. We've all got cash apps. Hassan's got his cash app there. My one's rolling down at the bottom. You know, so hit cash apps, yeah, but definitely that's Hassan's cash app. So hit the cash app. Hassan, take maybe check your cash app just in case you get anybody that actually cash apps you.
I appreciate everybody.
You got a nice set of people. Look, got a nice set of people. That's really nice. Y'all are really nice emojis. We're not used to it. We're from the world of boxing where everyone's like, fuck you, bitch. I mean, so like, you know, when you get the niceness, you're like, oh, what's happening? Oh,
right now, everybody's new, you know. Well, they're new to you. Just give it
yeah,
to
they're new to me, and I love it. I appreciate them coming through. Every time you guys come through now, make sure you've got on my side. It shows that you've got a wrench. I could wrench. I wonder if I need to wrench you on my side. Does it? Because now it shows in the chat that you lot are wrenched up. So I was like, who is these people? And I don't remember giving them wrenches. I thought, they've just changed their usernames, but then I realized was simulcasting. So yeah, that's why. So you got wrenches. I don't know if they're universal, but you got a wrench over here. It's showing me you wrenched up because we're sharing the chat. So Hassan, you'll see them if I can see that they've got wrenches and stuff. That means
yeah. I can definitely see them. What up, Dr. Chocolate? How you doing? No, but Vibrant, can you fix the Annie? Can you see Annie in the chat? Because I can't see her for some reason.
No, Annie went. Annie was in the chat. I could see her.
No, I can see her on my laptop, but when I'm looking through my phone, I can't see her.
That's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why, but
that's strange. I can see Annie. But sometimes things are different on Androids to iOS. I noticed. Like AJ yesterday when you was on I think when you was on it was Jules. Your image was white. All of you lot had white images.
Oh God, man. What
all three of you. There was three. I saw three. I saw a bit before
I don't know if it's maybe it's StreamYard or something that's doing that because like I checked, I don't have the white now, do I?
You don't have the white now, no.
Yeah, okay, all right. Because I'm on a different laptop right now, but sometimes when I do it, I'm when the picture pops up.
Yeah, you don't have white on the laptop, TV, or my iOS, so I know that your image is fully there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, your image is fully there. AJ, I'm right. Typing.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, thank you. Well, we covered everything, didn't we?
Yep, we did.
Yeah. Salute to Andy.
Thank you for correcting that, by the way, Shangy girl. Shout out to you. Appreciate that. For just Thank
you. Sometimes I notice that sometimes I need to take a look on my tablet or in my phone. Yeah, it goes like that. Sometimes that's what we have to do because sometimes we get just a grey thingy and we hate that because aesthetically it doesn't look good. It looks nice when everybody's got their emojis or their avatar up properly, So I'm gonna sign everybody off, sign the troops off. I'm gonna sign the troops off. Am I signing y'all off?
Happy New Year.
Tyson
That's never gonna get old, I swear.
Tyson Fury got knocked down. That was the second fight. He got knocked so around the ring so much after that.
He got knocked back to January 1st.
Happy New Year. That has to be concussion. It has to be.
Yeah.
What up, Pastor Tony?
He said, Happy New Year. Where's Pastor Tony?
No, I mean, Chan, if I was on the mic and he said it, like, "Hey, bro, you know it's May, right?"
I don't.
That's what I said.
Well, see, Ade did the post fight. I don't even know how Ade stayed like with not being hysterical. I would have been dying. I'd said,
Shit.
bro.
I'd have told him right away. It's May, by the way, but okay, it's fine. It's just funny.
Well, go see the doctor, mate. It just is. I don't know. You got a little bit of concussion. Do you know what I mean? Because damn.
Come to do what I do best, you know. That's a site to get the fans what they want to see, you know. At the end of the day, no one wants to see a 12-round fight. It's a whole bunch of heavyweights up here, and we're the hard hitters. And at the end of the day, people have things to do.
AJ, we're going to talk about Wilder in the members only.
Okay.
I've got a show, but what was the show that you said that we should do? On members only.
Was it Wilder? Was it something Wilder or something else? Or?
No, it was something else. We was talking about tracks, music. No, for movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got to go back to our private chat to see, but I suggested it there. I think.
Yeah.
I'll look. I'll go back. Yeah, I'll see. Yeah.
We can do
Still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm.
Yeah, shouts out.
I'm like, bro, what you think you Malcolm X or some shit? The hell?
That guy is just totally. He was crying. We're going to cover it on the thing. I wanted to cover it last week, but I mean,
it's fine. Yeah.
We will cover it because it's just hilarious that people. Coach Malachi, I think he caught it because he put it on his show with Wilder crying. Talking about he has PTSD from Fury.
God.
Yeah, just get the fuck man out of here.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm.
Come on.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
I have PTSD. Jeez, I have PTSD. For God's sakes, over this Wilder saga, I got PTSD.
I got PTSD from Wilder. Me too. PTSD.
Chan, I got a question. So if I copy the name and I go to my studios, will that give them a rank right away or no?
Yeah, it should do. It could do if you go through your studio and you'll be able to maybe see it in your chat, in your studio chat, and you could wrench them up. It should do.
Wow, all these people are really nice. They're really friendly in the chat.
Yeah, I know. We're not used to nice people in the world.
Yeah, we get a lot of haters over here, so you know.
Haters and it's this fan base against this fan base. And it's a oh, thank you. That's really nice. I appreciate you.
Cheers.
You know, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You lot make me come to blush around here. Yeah, thank you. Hey, friend. That's for you, Hassan. Your friends here. Tony. Tony. What up, Tony? What up, Joe?
But Chad, I'm gonna peace out though. I'm gonna get up out of here. So you're wrapping up, right? So
thank you, AJ. I'm gonna be shutting it down. I'll be doing the members only shout outs now. I'm gonna everybody if they do. Hassan, you've been amazing.
Salute, man. Good talking to you. Let's have you on.
AJ, thank you, love. I love you, and I will see you on the flip side. You know, normal.
Catch y'all on the next one.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is it under what exactly? Do you know? Like, where do I go for the? I forgot.
Wherever can't you pull up that on the studio this live? Click on. It's kind of like a radar thing, isn't it? You should be able to go in your studio. It would. Do I come up in your live studio?
Yeah, because right now I'm looking at my studio.
And what comes up? Can you not see anything? Can you not see this live in your studio? Look on your. If you go, okay. So if you go on your YouTube channel, there's a. Let me show you. Let me share screen. Hang on. Let me see if this will work. Because this is how I look at. I've got so many. No, not that. I've got so many ways that they keep. Okay, so share screen. I'm going to share entire window. Let me share the entire window, okay? Is it going to do it? Yeah. Okay. So share this. So you see my whole entire window now, right? So, oh God, it's a bit technical like that, isn't it? So let me hold up. Let me put it like this. God, it's hard like that as well, isn't it? Let me do it. Oh Lord. Lordy, that looks like Rubik's Cube. Oh God. Give us a break. Come on. Once again, it's on. So you can see that's the chat on that side. So what I do is I'm going to go here. So for instance, so this is YouTube. I go on my YouTube and I click on the top right here. And then I'll go to my studio, right?
Yeah.
YouTube, but what will happen is when I go to the studio, it'll come up with my dashboard, right? And then I'll go content, right?
Okay.
And click on live. So it'll show me where I'm at. So here, there's this little radar thing, view in live control. Click on that, and it takes you to what we're seeing. I've got one up already, so maybe it might not. Oh, okay, it's taking me to analytics. So if I go, for instance, por ejemplo, hang on. See all of that? So you can get monetization. Hang on. I want to see the chat. Hang on. Usually I come up on the screen here.
No, it's not for kids. Save.
I should load up here. Usually I'm in here. Okay, so it's on the delay, is it? Muy interesante. How many people? 86% people hit the like. Guys, hit the like button, please. And afterwards, like, hype, do everything. Subscribe, please. You should see the chat like this. See, it's come up. So that's what's going on in your studio. So you got to click on that little radar thing in YouTube. You saw what I did, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing the chat right now.
Yeah, otherwise you'll see it load up on my one when it finishes. When it finishes processing, you'll see it load up. And then you can add wrenches like that. I do that a lot. You can even add wrenches in the comments. Guys, if you comment on the stream after the stream's over, that would help Hassan as well, because then he can just go to your name in the comments and add wrench. Oh.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Oh, we disappeared, did we? Yeah. But usually it should be there. I'm not sure. But maybe, yeah. You'll be able to add them in. Don't worry. Okay?
Don't worry.
So, thank you, Hassan, for joining me. And
thank you.
For 3 hours and 22. I've got to do timestamps for this. I'll cut it up in bits. So thank you very much, Hassan. Salute.
No, thank you for having me. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody. Annie, if you're still listening, I'll try to fix that. But
Annie, are you okay? Okay. Yeah.
Later.
Thanks, Hassan. MMA correspondent. Thanks, Hassan. Okay, so I'm going to go to my members only so I can quit. Guys, I would love you to become members of the canal de boxeo, por favor. I've got to open up a new one. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Let me close this off. Let me open. Once again, it's on. Take me to a planet, damn it. Well, the chicks look like Janet. Okay, so let me get to my members. My beautiful members. Let's go. There you go. So we have the members being, shouts out to y'all. We're going to do members only. Oh, Mick Doonan, thank you for 27 days. You knew, and I love you. Zara K, you never sway. Zara K, you never sway. In the Buddhism. What up, Lady Jan? King Boxing, get away yours, but happy birthday to you. Happy belated. It was your birthday. Hope you had fun, mi amor. In the Buddhism. Emblem is a member in the Buddhism. Donald Banks, DB in the Buddhism. AJ all day. In the Buddhism. The queen that never fails is my sister Lisa Bales. In the Buddhism. Oh yeah, I want to shout out my guy. Where does he go? Mark, you're not a member anymore. He was, but I'll shout him out anyway. Mark Niggity Nash. In the Buddhism. I want to go to Dr. P, one of my faves people. Virtuoso viso nell'edificio, io tu sabes. Do it in my gringo accent. Do it in the gringo. El Gringa. La Gringa. El Gringo, la Gringa. La Gringa, la necesito no por cari, gracias. Oh, anyway. Yo no soy marinero. I love that song, by the way. It's one of the best songs, best Spanish songs going. Shouts out. Rest in peace. Richie Valens. Nesta Bedford. I haven't seen you for ages, but you are there. I love people that still stick in me. I don't see them, but they're still there. So I know that you care. In the Buddhism. I spoke to my guy offline, my guy, blood boxing, retro boxing, and documentaries. Go over and check his documentary channel. It's phenomenal. Yeah. In the Buddhism. We got R to the left. In the Buddhism. We have Pista, mi hermano también en el edificio, ya tú sabes. And we got the first one, upload type el primero en el edificio, ya tú sabes, otra vez. So if you would like to become a member, it's really simple, you know, and you get one of these and when you come and remember. On the big screen, goddammit. Never should Allah. Answer. Punch your ball and you're dead with your hands up. Can't take no check. Pop your collar, but your neck. You see me? Yeah, man. So shouts out to you guys. Those are my members. I also have a Discord. Where's Lisa Bales's things? Let me show you. Join the Discord as well. Let me put the links up. So this is if you would like to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We want to get to 7,000. I'm currently at 6.2. Let's get to 7,000. Let's go. Come on. And then we've got, if you want to join the Channelholics, what I just showed you, the membership, let's go. We want to get on with that. And then also, oh no, that's my Cash App. Sorry. Cash App Channelholics. Then this is if you would like to join the Channelholics membership. It's really cheap. It's like $2 a month. And then we have the Discord. Come on, man. See, Dr. P was talking. I grew up with 3 channels, BBC 1 and 2. Hang on. It used to be ITV and well. Raw boy. That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. That's fucking... Yeah, B Sky B. That was it, Dr. P. I know he's gone now. I didn't see these at the time. Shouts out to Dr. P. He knows the damn thing. They stream on YouTube nowadays. They do. Everything's on there, Silvestri. Money Mayhem, whoever returns. Silvestri's gas for money. We ain't gas for him to come back, man. We don't want him to come back. But yeah, shouts out to you, lovely lot. Open the other tab. Salute to the chat. Chickadee chat. Tony, welcome. You guys are amazing. You know what time it is in the UK? It is 2:39. You're sweet. Besos para ti también. Muchas gracias. Really nice. So, I'm going to, you know how we sign off. You know what we do. I'm here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled to. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Get the truth, you have to seek knowledge, and knowledge is what? Knowledge is key. Sorry for guanin, I sorry for blood clot. God.
So if it guan, not bad to see nothing because nothing not a guan. Lock off your eyes, cock me, make you cock.
Them not like we, we not like them.
Them not like me, some not like them. Man, I figure set this straight and clarify. Put fire upon a pagan, aim for the cranium. Turn off the news, it's a bag of lies. Worst praise man, wanna inform up, bun Babylon and every one of them dirty guys. And if they wanna go around the order, I guarantee somebody's dropping fly.
You know, we deal with stats, facts, and data.
I have opinions just like anyone else. You got opinions. But unlike what you're doing is I bring facts, data, statistics, things you can go look up yourself.
R.I.P. the Godfather. In the Yes, shout out to Kevin Samuels. Entonces, recuérdame, gente del mundo, estoy lista para ti, para todos. Siempre ya te sabes.
Listos para los chingazos! Listos para los chingazos!
I am that bitch, always will be that bitch. And she's now turned into the super bitch, man. She's doing the most, but I said I wasn't really going to play her, but you're doing the most, girl. You're doing the most, but you've turned into a caricature of yourself. So let's go.
It's tight, you suck at life, you don't want a round three. Worship the queen and your mic to pass. Keep it real, these chicks couldn't wipe my anyway, now let's go get Bulgari. I am the ultimate Bengali. These chickens can't even spell that. You hoes fucking repel that.
She turned bad. She need her medication. Stop it, please. She does a really good British accent, London one. Really good one. There's no such thing as a British accent. It's all regionals, you know. But we say American accent is not. She does a good London accent because out of London, the accents are totally doesn't sound like me at all. My one's mixed up. I grew up in New York, so I grew up in Staten Island. So, you know, I take little bits, and, you know, I'm half Jamaican, my mom's half Venezuelan. It's just all, and I'm born in the UK. It's a lot going on here. It's a fucking lot going on, I tell you. Woo! Jesus Christ. It's a lot going on.
What you talking about, mister? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Manny? What you talking about, Dad? What you talking about, Willis?
Anyway, we are going. Thank you so much. Shanna, I've got to bring that from me to you, from you to me. Ew, dares, what is ew, dares. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's Leah Dishan. Please take a look at my news reports. I'll be coming with some more. I'll be back today. Just look out on the community tab. I promise I'll be back. I won't leave you hanging for too long. Be back in a few days, actually. Yeah? Rewatch point scores. Yada, yada, yada. Happy birthday to my tin. I love you. Mwah. Turned 13 today. You are an amazing little girl. Keep it up. I am proud. Here I'm gone. Hey girl, it's Leah Dishan, rep nonetheless. Come on to Shan. Kyan. Lady Shan. Alongside with Conor Benn. He's tag team. He's left the buildings in. Kyan.
Leah Dishan. Fight.
Shane. Thanks so much, Stephen. Shane.
The legend himself. Wait there. The legend himself. Wait there. The legend himself, you know. We can't leave.
Right, brother.
In the building.
In the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on. You got go on. Go ahead.
Have a good one.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That jab. You got that
Let's
jab.
go.
Right.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Josh.
Right.
And I will catch you on the flip side. Thank you so much. Have a great day. All right?
All right, Lady Shan. None them season. You know what's going on. We're live and direct. Facts, stats, and data. If you can't back it up, we don't want to hear from you. If you're not talking about facts, stats, and data, we don't want to hear about it. Leave your opinion at the door. Let's go.
Landlord in the building. Thank you, Josh. Bye, babe. Thank you very much. See you later, babe.